Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd. I don't know the episode numbers anymore. I used to say this really long number, but I don't know anymore.
It's like we knew in the first place.
48.
Something like that, yep.
As you can very plainly see, we didn't tell a joke before we started. None of us have been conversing.
I do have a random fact, though.
Go ahead.
Did you know that Arizona tea is the ramen of beverages?
It totally is. Totally is. Is that a fact or an observation?
No, I made that up.
It's like written down somewhere. It's
Yeah.
It's part of like the Arizona creed.
Yeah, we are the top ramen of American beverages. All right. How are you guys doing?
Not good.
Not actually. Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
It's been a weird week.
I'm all right.
Today's been.
It's very hot outside.
It's been a long day.
I might be touching my face a lot, but that's just because I'm in a weird, uncomfortable situation.
That's how you
where
get.
In case you guys don't
I'm
know.
very nervous, and obviously they can hear me right now very well because of our.
Amazing microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
it's probably in
high
shot.
quality equipment.
Just in case you guys don't know, we play this way ahead of time and then upload them later. So it's maybe about a month in the past.
Avengers comes out tonight.
Avengers comes out.
Oh,
tonight.
shit.
It got
It
spoiled
Oh,
for me
stay off the
already.
fucking
Did it really?
No.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ow.
she was on YouTube scrolling.
YouTube put in-game spoilers in my recommended tab.
Was it in like a fucking thumbnail or? Oh my god!
All right, so I need to
Apparently,
stay away from.
gotta
here's
get
the thing.
deleted.
Here's the thing. She says it's huge. I'm saying it's a 3-hour movie, and all she did was scroll, and the video auto-played. She didn't see the title. It looked like a shot from like the movie theater, and she saw something happen and would scroll back up. That's all that happened. And I was like, if it's like 3 seconds, maybe
If it's
not
3
real.
seconds, that's the specific shot that they wanted, and they clipped
But
at the
here's
beginning
the
of their
thing.
video. There's
Here's-
7 seconds.
No.
That's
Here's
Okay.
my thing. How do you spoil Infinity War?
I can tell you what it was.
Really easily.
You should not tell us
ask
what
I'm
it
not
was.
going to.
No, I'm gonna say what I'm saying is like there's a lot of spoilers
But
in Infinity
here's
War.
what you can spoil with a thumbnail: the character death.
Here's something else. This is a completely outdated conversation.
Very true. So you're getting
Oh,
the
yeah.
fun to know
Tell us
that
what
we've
you thought
never
about
seen the movie
Endgame.
yet.
Yeah, tell us
Oh.
what you thought about Endgame, and maybe if we remember, Spencer will put in the comments or the
There we go.
description what she was spoiled.
Oh,
We
yeah, I'll let you know.
also got permission to premiere these episodes.
Yeah, so I'll be watching right now.
Yeah, we're gonna actually stream.
Oh, we're gonna premiere these?
Yeah, a few people were like
yeah.
one person.
When we
Yes!
Bless you. It
When we
was
upload
fun.
at 10 o'clock at night and
We're gonna stream
Nah.
the movie.
decide.
Well, we've probably been premiering these episodes for a long time now, so anyways.
We'll try to watch alongside you guys and be in the comments or
Yeah.
something while it's going on. Well,
Hello, future
okay,
me.
some of us might, depending on when we started.
It'll
It might be a
probably
word.
Recap.
Yeah.
Alright, recap! It wasn't that epic.
I love
Recap.
that. Can we do that
No,
every
so-
time?
That needs to be like a thing. Like,
We just need to
need to cut
record
that part
like
out.
like a,
Alright.
a
And
sound
save
bite.
it.
We'll
And
be
then
like
put it over it.
recap, and then just boom.
Doing a new station each time. We're on a tangent again. Go ahead.
Last we left off, you guys were hunting down the cards, the enemies of Strahd, your allies that will accompany you into Ravenloft to hopefully defeat Strahd for once and for good.
Bye.
And as you guys were going along, you went after one that was in Vallaki, that you assumed was in Vallaki, and broke into Wachtterhaus to find a woman, a young girl who had some cat tendencies.
I just remember where we left off.
Oh yeah! You shoved her dad, maybe the corpse of a dude,
Crap, I thought we
into
did
a
it.
bag after dispelling a gentle repose, and we're like, let's go to Kretsk. And you guys start walking out of Vallaki, and as you do, in Talman's arms, you just hear again because sleep only lasts for 1 minute.
Yep.
So we're in Vallaki.
No, you're outside of Vallaki.
We're outside of
Let me
Vallaki.
pull up the map, and I can give you guys an idea of where you're at.
That was my code ticket.
Where's the same one? Eddie?
Oh,
It's
Jacob
in the
stole
bag
it.
right there, right in front of me, right in front of me, right in front of me.
No. There's like 5 different nobles in this now.
Oh yeah, there's
I want to switch it up.
there's
Here
new
I am.
ones.
Yeah, I'm actually going to pour these out.
This was a code for Grubhub so that I didn't have to pay for delivery.
Oh,
Nice.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Did you write it into the?
I'm gonna need
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Nice.
We also got a dire wolf mini here.
Just flip it over. It'll be fine.
What if it's like the dude doesn't get paid, and it's like you hand that over, and he's like, "Fuck you."
I tip, so it doesn't matter.
Okay,
It's basically the same as the delivery service.
makes sense.
Do you want to be that guy?
That just pays for their gas.
Yeah.
Can I be my normal guy?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Because this
Where
looks, this
did
is
I put
orange.
This map.
There's also this one.
Mean. I've ordered Uber like twice, and both times I just tipped $1. That's kind of mean.
Here.
Yeah.
Here's the real guy.
I don't know.
I'm actually probably like the
I was
second
never
guy.
big on tips, but I understand them.
I'm trying to find the map of Barovia.
Cool.
I don't know where I put it.
So
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
are we going straight back to Crest with the people we kidnapped, or?
Ah, yes.
Okay. We're not gonna go to the Vistani and yeah.
All right, you're right outside of Valaki right here, and you guys made your way north, upwards, towards over. If I can pull it up right here. You escaped this way, so you guys are in this field. Right
Oh,
here.
okay.
Where are you heading?
This is probably
Up and around?
Yeah.
East. No, sorry, that's west.
So west.
Yeah.
As you make your way up and around, after about a few minutes, after about a few seconds, you're not even really. You can still see Valaki, or maybe about here, just a little bit north of it, and you just feel squirming on your back. Just.
We have a problem.
We knew she was
Yeah,
gonna
I
wake
can't
up.
put her to sleep again.
It's
So
fine.
Can't. But...
What do we do?
Probably treat her like a
little
normal
kid.
human
Hi,
being.
little kitty.
or that.
Hi.
Guess we're doing that.
Hi, little kitty. You're outside.
Why?
Because you need fresh air like a kitty.
Roll performance.
You're not persuasive.
No.
You should be good at performance.
I
You're,
guess that's fair. I don't know why I asked that.
Those are cool dice.
do you have
Yeah.
any? Do you have any inspirations?
I do. Performance. Should I?
She doesn't seem sentient enough to
She's
say yay or nay.
Can I
Neither
have,
of us are.
can I have my inspiration, please? I'd like to use it.
I don't think I have one.
I have this one that I haven't
She's
checked.
got inspirations.
I do.
I've
I
been
have
trying to like keep
one.
them here, but I think
Do,
someone
do you
takes
want
them.
this one? It could.
Right.
Yeah, he
No.
resets it at the beginning.
I'm suspecting.
What?
Yeah.
Well, he keeps handing them out.
Yeah, and then he resets
Well,
what the
I'm
numbers
suspecting you guys aren't keeping
And I
track of
also
them
have
because
3.
I've noticed the past couple
Fun.
episodes of Sunder, and I think of this game, people continually have the same amount, even though I don't hand them out. So I think nobody's erasing them
I don't
in their
have any.
sheets. So,
I just don't ever use them.
well, keep track of them.
For
Because
D&D
Vincent
Beyond,
has 2,
it's a button
and
that says
Ari has
one
1.
or none.
I don't have any because
I'm gonna say
I know how to
also
keep
not.
track of my inspiration. Oh, you should have.
I-
Yeah.
Draw.
15.
No.
If I could use persuasion, it'd be way higher. I can't.
It's funny that neither you or I are proficient in performance.
Yeah, no, not.
What? Yeah, why are you guys proficient in performance?
Because I'm proficient in persuasion.
Because I'm skillful in my instrument, but not.
Yes.
Believe it or not, I have a +4 in performance.
I mean, that makes sense. Maybe you're really good at playing instruments,
Yeah.
but you're not a performer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like a
That's exactly
Daft
what,
Punk.
That's exactly what Seymour is.
Yeah,
No,
makes
I-
perfect sense.
that does make sense.
Mhm.
Huh.
They just sit there and they go,
You're the drummer.
yeah. They just play. They make music. They don't sit there and make a show. All right.
Can you give that back to him? Thank you.
Thank you. All right. What did you say? You said that stuff. What did you get on your check?
15.
15.
15.
15.
Yes.
All right. If I can find this page, maybe I can tell you what's going to happen.
What's up?
Tallman pulls out a laser pointer and points it at the ground.
That's a great idea.
Cast dancing lights.
Yeah, I have that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that would be a great idea.
I might actually do that.
What'd you do? You said we brought you outside because kitties need fresh air.
Yes.
Put me down.
Put her down. Wait, she tied up? Do
Put
we-
her down.
Yeah.
You just drop her.
No, don't drop. Don't
Yeah.
You're
just drop
8
her.
feet tall.
Don't
She's
just
like
drop
4
her.
feet.
Well,
She
if-
falls 4 feet and
Can I try to catch her?
Oh my god.
she lands on all fours
Dies.
and sits there. And she looks like a cat. She's just this little girl, like brown hair, very young looking,
Can I-
tattered
She
clothing.
really is a cat.
That's how you break your wrist. You shouldn't land like that.
No,
She's a little kitty.
She definitely isn't.
I'm gonna pull out a little bit of like dried meat.
Oh boy.
Try to give it to her.
She sticks out her tongue and goes like that and eats it.
She eats it.
And then she,
We pet her little head. Good kitty.
meow, and she pushes into your leg.
Do you want to come with us, kitty?
She sits.
What do we need her for again?
She's supposed to help
An
us.
ally. We need to fix something.
Dude,
This
I'm
She's licking her
specific
hand.
individual
Dude.
is an ally.
I'm so upset by how well you're playing
Yep.
this role.
Channel your inner
The
Dude,
point
uh,
is, don't look in
Marilyn-
Jacob's closet.
What's your name?
What?
Logan.
Meow.
Oh God.
Right. Hey, can't you
She's-
communicate with animals?
She's little kitty. Right, kitty?
I'll just gesture to her.
I'm serious. Try. Maybe.
Her name is Little
I don't
Kitty.
know.
I've spoken
Right.
to the feral druids before.
See?
This seems
Her
somewhat...
name is Little Kitty, Ira.
Exactly. Okay.
Her name's Little Kitty.
It's different.
Okay. Do you want to play?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking roll... Wisdom. Just, I don't...
Okay. Just
What are
kind
you
of
trying to do?
find out what's going on.
Is this an act? I've seen cats.
Okay,
I
cool.
know cats. Is this cat?
Is this
So-
cat?
17.
If she's pretending, it's gone on far too long. She's gone through something, a traumatic experience,
Okay.
and you're aware, like, being stolen away from your home and being, kidnapped is hard to do, and she's still playing this up. You're clear this has to be some kind of madness.
Good call, Rick.
That is correct.
In case we forget to cut this out.
I noticed this
Oops.
before. Grubhub is the lifeblood of this stream.
It really
These
is.
streams.
Yeah, I know.
Shit on my
On your what? No.
No, I dropped the pen. That's all I said.
That's yucky.
Grubhub's like the greatest thing for like our generation of people, of
Mhm.
people who don't want to go out and go places. Just deliver the food to me.
I only leave my house for walks.
It just
It's
lends
depressing.
to Tom Segura even more.
Yep.
You know, we're
No.
reaching a day where we'll never have to leave our house ever again.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's what you gather with your insight or your wisdom.
Okay.
Do you want to play?
What the
Choose
fuck?
That's for me.
Something
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna cast dancing lights, and I'm gonna have them start going towards Crest.
She stands up and she just starts chasing after them. She tries to jump up and grab them.
Fine by me. I'll let them lower to the ground, and I'm gonna start taking them towards Crest. I'm like,
She
"Come
sits on the
guys."
ground and she wiggles her leg like a tail, and then she tries to jump up and grab them.
Cool. Is it getting her moving?
Yeah, she seems attracted to them.
Cool. I'll keep it up as long as it'll work because it's a cantrip and I can cast it every minute. And
And you do it,
Walk towards
and
Chris.
it goes even further. And as you continue further, you watch her. She isn't falling. She's sitting in the ground. She's got her hands by her face, her butt's in the air, and she's just like,
This is a
I'll
bad
bring them
timing.
down and towards her, and then like back up and around. to
she
try
runs
to-
after them really, really fast on all fours. But it's really weird because she's a person.
Yeah.
So her legs are a lot longer
So
than
it's
her
more
arms.
like-
So she's like this, and she tries to grab them. It's just pure insanity.
I'm about to ask 2 questions, both of which make me uncomfortable.
Okay.
How old is she?
You don't know.
How old does she look?
Brief it. How old does she appear to
I think
be?
we got,
How
like,
big are her
15?
eyes
Yeah.
in relation? Okay. What's she wearing?
Tattered clothing.
Let's get her some better clothing immediately.
Okay.
Do you still have?
It's like regular commoners' clothes that haven't been washed in weeks. That's what it looks like.
Oh yeah, she's
Yeah, she smells
Oh, I
terrible.
can fix that.
Oh, you did last
Did you get
last
anything
game.
else?
Did
I
I?
remember. I said
Don't
she
be
stinks, and then
How
you
much
casted
do I-
prestidigitate.
Don't worry
about it.
That one.
I prestidigitated her last game.
Oh yeah,
I
so she
remember.
doesn't smell
To
bad.
cure the.
No.
And I mean, I'll get rid of the gunk too if there's like.
The gum.
You can
Okay.
get rid of that stuff. Yeah.
Okay, you do it.
It may have only taken a couple of casts.
Doesn't seem to notice it.
That's fine. That's fine by me. I don't know how long this will work, guys, but we can try, and I'll
Alright.
slowly start walking towards Crest.
I'm gonna try to stay relatively close to her, just in case we get attacked
Maybe-
by anything.
Maybe someone there will know how to.
I'm hoping the abbot.
yeah, that could work.
Can
Or-
you still remove curses?
Yes, I already tried though. What affecting her is not magic.
We should speak to the abbot.
Yes.
I have a feeling that maybe seeing her father, well, might, you know.
Might do something. So
Yeah.
maybe if the abbot can bring him back.
Yes, definitely that. Are we
Hopefully he'll do it.
skipping the Vistani for now?
Yes.
Does Taco Bell do boba now?
No, I just wanted to try this. It's called a watermelon freeze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has seeds in it, and they're just candy.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
last
so it's
year.
not boba.
Watermelon ice cream
That
used
would
to
be
be my
nasty.
favorite thing.
If Taco Bell started doing boba.
Probably.
You guys get to pee after a few minutes. And after about 30 minutes, you get to the area peeing. Where do you guys go?
Towards Kresk.
Okay.
There are two directions.
Which way do you go?
So east. Gosh
Go-
dang
yeah.
west.
The less dangerous
West?
one.
Yeah.
So southwest.
Yes.
Right. When you start to go that way, you watch as the girl begins to walk south.
Oh,
And
little
she
kitty.
just starts going that way.
Like into
She
the
turns-
woods?
Get some
We'll
dried
follow
meat.
her.
She runs. She
From
runs on all fours.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her.
Yeah.
How fast is she going?
Really fast.
I'm gonna
How
go
would
wolf.
she do? Is she going?
You're gonna turn into a wolf?
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Okay.
You
He's a
did get rid of
druid.
that. Oh, okay,
Oh.
because you're a wolf.
Stupid.
Or because you're a druid.
You're a
Get
druid.
rid
You
of
can
that.
turn
Oh.
into a wolf.
I
I don't think you can turn into a wolf. You can turn into a dog.
No, I can
Turn into a bear?
No, I can turn into fucking anything.
Maybe you shouldn't turn into
Is
a
it your
dog.
druid level?
Yeah,
Or
no.
your
I'm circle of spores, boy.
right?
I'm so happy
That
to
is
do that.
awesome.
I can turn into a dire wolf. Because
What?
I
There.
have seen them.
Yes.
No, but there's like a certain CR related to
The
your.
thing about druids.
dire wolf. CR1.
Direwolf's a CR1?
Mhm.
Holy crap.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn into a velociraptor.
Okay.
Oh
You
no!
turn-
Fuck! Sorry. Can I turn into an okapi?
What is it? What's
No, an okapi.
What is
Okay.
an okapi?
It's those zebra thingy.
Pandasaurus it is.
Oh.
Those don't exist in Chol. Sorry.
What?
That's fair. It's the zebra thing.
They do in my jungles, but maybe probably not Chol. You turn into a direwolf and run after
Velociraptor.
a velociraptor. You start running after her. She turns and she screams and she falls onto the ground and she's like holding her hands up. She's like crying, and you're right at her. She's freaking out. You were like 3 times her speed.
Stating that I wanted to do stealth. Top 5 decisions of my life that I have failed.
You think
Okay.
about that as soon as you get to her.
She's
Can
terrified.
I try to
She's on the
comfort
ground.
her?
She's clearly crying. She's holding up her hands.
Gonna revert back.
She.
Where were you going? Is this some sort of game to you?
Hey guys.
She on all fours, on her knees too, kind of walks over to you, and then clank, foreheads your ankle.
I'll join up with Tallman.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you a question.
She sits and just looks up.
And I have a question actually.
Go ahead.
Do you think whatever she's doing would qualify as a language? Because Colton's an
No.
idiot and notices that he still has 1 spell slot and is considering casting comprehend languages.
I don't think it is.
I haven't been able to understand anything she said.
Right, little kitty?
Meow.
Do you have any semblance of sentience at all?
Do you think it's worth a shot?
I suggest we bind her hands.
Don't think that's necessary.
And I don't really want to make her angry. on this.
Little kitty, can I carry you?
This woman acts nothing like an actual animal.
No. Can I give you some food?
Don't cats sleep all the time?
She turns around. She walks off further along the trail.
I'm gonna follow
The
her.
proper direction?
She's just going south, which you guys know is like towards Arkenvost.
Oh,
Or
so
sorry,
she's going
towards
down.
Perez.
She's going down to you?
She's just walking on all fours
The fuck?
with her knees in the dirt as she just walks. And then she falls on the ground. And then she like rolls over and she's like scratching her back on the dirt.
What do each of you suggest? we
I'm gonna
do?
imitate her. The kitty.
Roll performance.
You say imitate?
That's by far one of the worst decisions we've ever made.
You're like, what should we
Oh
do?
my god. Why is Seymour good at this?
Seymour gets on the ground and starts doing it too.
16.
She gets up. She looks at you. She turns her head.
You know, Tallman?
She walks over towards
Maybe
you.
if we
She sniffs
all-
your face.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
Then don't.
But maybe if we all acted like her, we could get her to follow us.
Tolman,
She goes
can
towards
you
your butt.
turn into a kitty?
Wouldn't that make your life easier? You don't have to do it the way we're doing it, at
She
least.
backs up.
How?
She gets down like this.
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
What do you think, Ari?
I don't actually do it. I just
You like swipe like that?
yeah.
You just go like this?
Yeah.
You don't actually hit her, you just go like that? You guys watch as these two are staring at each other and Seymour just goes like this. She launches at him straight into his head. She like hits your head. It hurts really bad. And the two of them, she goes, and the two of them begin to barrel down into the forest, down a hill, like over to atop one another, until you guys fall, hitting.
Oh, guys, help!
And she's just
I love that when cats like wind up and like gauge the situation and slap.
yeah. And then she kind of runs off a bit into the forest.
I'm gonna run down the hill and after her.
You run after her. Seymour's
No.
like holding his head. He's up against the tree. You just run past him. She's
I'll
sitting
run
down.
towards him,
She's
too.
got her shoulders up like this.
I'll go towards him too.
Yeah, I think we all do.
And get down and try to like slowly go out to
She pushes into your hand.
pet her. Good
Dignity
kitty.
is not a tenet of my
Good kitty.
oath, but it is still something that I hold in high value.
Think about it this way, Tolman. Whatever
Getting
we
her
do-
to Kretsk,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking.
Right.
I turn into a cat.
Yes.
What kind of cat?
A Sphinx one.
Oh, those no. Oh, you know what? There are in Chult there are Tressums.
What is? Oh,
Flying
the flying
cats.
cats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I
Do
turned
we
into
have
one
flying
of those.
speed?
Oh, you can't turn into something with flying speed though.
You can- well, I think you can turn into it, but
Oh
not
no,
fly.
you're right. That's level 8.
You just can't turn into
Yeah.
creatures. Sorry. You could turn into like an ocelot
They
looking
do
cat.
have street cats there, but yeah,
Yeah.
I'll go with Ocelot.
All right, so you're like this spotted, more like a small lion than you are like an actual cat.
I'm a bit smaller than
Yeah. Yeah. Like the colors and the way you looks lion-like.
Very
and you get down to a very
muscular.
beautiful-looking cat. So you just kind of the massive form of Tom just shrinks in this tiny little kitty. She runs over to you. She just looks at you.
I'm going to kind of imitate her and rub against her leg. Just like do the whole infinity shape around her legs, and then
She
start
watches you.
walking down the main route,
She crawls after you.
purring if I know how.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
Makes me
follow
very-
All you have to
after.
do as a cat to purr is to just it's
It's like a vibration of the.
it's not a vibration. It's
rolling
it's
my
in their
R's
throat. Their
forever.
larynx is
Yeah.
just kind of pushed together, and it vibrates when they breathe out. Which is why cat purring is their breathing. They go.
Yeah.
Did you know that cats that evolved to purr can't roar?
That's
Oh.
Like cats that that's true. Cats that roar
I've never
can't
heard a cat
purr.
roar though.
That's funny. Nobody
But,
really knows
even,
why
but
they
big
purr.
cats can.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I was
purr
thinking.
too.
It's
Yeah.
just a response when they
Lions
feel
and-
comfortable.
They purr.
Maybe that's not a
Moose
true
purrs
fact.
when he eats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cats purr when they're in pain too. It's a way they comfort themselves.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, isn't there like there's like a culture of people that believe that that's how they heal themselves, is they purr.
I think they
I
just
don't-
get high when they purr. That's
They
kind of
get
what it
high?
sounds like. Is they're like, yeah, right out that.
All right.
dopamine.
Anyways, she's following after Tallman, and
I'm
you start
following
leading
her.
her. You guys are moving at an incredibly slow pace.
That's okay.
Not bad.
So we have
She's
like,
not.
Oh.
we have a cat leading the party.
My God.
Then a
he's
cat
dead.
lady,
Yeah.
or a lady who thinks she's a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Every time
Following
Seymour
her.
gets close, she goes.
I stay
Yeah,
away.
stay in the back.
I only got 1 hour.
Start bandaging my scratches.
How long is it gonna take us to get there for pee?
A little more than an hour.
About 2 hours.
I don't like cats.
So 2 hours later, of walking back to Kretsk.
Sure.
Yep. Yep.
Just go.
Eventually, you guys find the gates and you start crawling through snow.
Oh yeah, I forgot. It's cold.
She's crawling through snow.
Little kitty, can I hold you?
Eventually, make it back to Kretsk.
Do you just like disappear under snow?
Oh yeah.
Not too light. I go over.
Yeah, there you go.
Little kitty.
Because
Can I hold you? It's cold.
Roll persuasion.
Careful. She's vicious.
Persuasion?
They have like an actual cat claw mark.
10.
Yeah.
She ignores you.
That's fair.
You guys make your way into Kretsk.
Kretsk.
The big old gates open as you guys make your way in. As soon as you guys make your way in, you see a small wagon kind of parked right outside. And sitting on the wagon, you see Doru sitting there, and he looks down at all of you and says, "Hey, you made it!"
Yeah. Hey, where's your dad?
Yes.
Oh, he's inside. I was just waiting.
Cool. We've gathered someone with a mental ailment, I believe, and I'll kind of motion. I'm wondering if he might be able to help. I'll motion to them.
As you say that, from behind the wagon, kind of stepping upward, you hear clank, clank, clank. Stepping forward, you see Godfrey step up towards all of you. He says, "Who has an ailment?"
This
"Oh,
girl.
you've returned.
This
Good
girl.
to see you again.
It's good to see you again as well. I'm glad none of you are dead."
Where is she? Where?
The little
You look
kitty.
down. She's sitting down next to Ari.
I pet her. Godfrey, do you deal with... Could you fix someone's mind? If... Magic.
Someone's mind with magic. What's wrong?
Well, she believes she's a cat.
Madness.
Yes.
I can do this.
Could you heal her mind? Then,
I can?
do you ask for anything in return?
Oh, of course not.
Can I ask how you've learned this?
I've always known this.
Paladin magic.
Like you came out of the womb and you were like, I can cure madness?
No, when I undertook the oath to serve Argynvost,
Alright.
many of us understood the right of valor and the way to defeat Strahd was through him, and that's when I took my oath. I gained a certain amount of power that he bestowed upon me, that beautiful silver dragon.
Would it be...
All of us were blessed with his glory. I was as well.
Can you show it to us then?
Oh, yes, of course.
Would it...
Bring her inside.
Inside of what?
I tried to
The
lead.
home.
I tried to lead her with a piece of meat.
She follows.
Come on, little kitty.
She follows. She
Like a
starts
cat
following you. You
size
guys make your way over to one of the houses. The burgomaster's mansion. As you guys step in, you see Esmeralda. You see
Burgomaster's just letting everyone stay in his house.
the burgomaster's like, "You're friends of those guys. That's fine."
Oh, that's nice. He's a nice guy.
You see Esmeralda. You see Rictavio. You see Rictavio. It's Rudolph Van Richten. You see Donovich and Doru and Godfrey also step in as well.
Now that I've played it, this feels a lot like that sequence in Witcher.
Yeah.
What about, is Ismark?
Ismark is also here. And they're all kind of sitting there, and they all kind of welcome you guys in. They say, "Hey, good of you to return." Ismark says, "I'm glad that you have come back. There's a lot more people than I expected."
Yeah, we still have a few more to gather.
What is that young woman doing?
Meow. Hey, Godfrey.
Oh, she's a cat.
Godfrey, do you think you can fix that now?
Right, of course.
Please.
He goes over and he kind of kneels down, takes her into the center of the room, and he just looks at her, and she just begins to hiss, and he says, holds up his hand, and he puts his other hand on top of her forehead, and then he kind of closes his eyes, and you guys watch as she just kind of shudders, and her shoulders kind of bend back a bit, and she kind of crumples onto the ground for a moment, and he pokes her. I think she passed out.
That's fine, she'll probably use some rest anyways.
Can I
I can wake her up.
If you could.
Yes.
Maybe, oh, okay.
He just unceremoniously flops her over,
It'd be good to
puts
know
his
if it
hand
worked.
on her chest, and there's almost like this surge of electricity, and you watch as she just kind of there, she's up, and she looks around.
I was gonna say wake her up after we bring her father back.
She very quickly stands up,
Hello.
and she looks around the room. There's a bunch of people staring at her.
Hello.
She moves back, and she bumps back into Godfrey. She says, "It's all right, young one," and she kind of pushes past him and moves towards a corner of the room and just kind of stands back.
I'll kind of motion for everyone to stay, and I'll kind of edge towards her. What's your name? I'll put a hand up. Amira. We're friends. I'll keep my other hand out so that she...
Where am I?
You're in a place called Kresk. What's your name?
Stella.
Stella?
Stella Wachter.
It's good to meet you.
What's the last thing you remember?
Coming into this room acting like a fool.
And before that?
She holds her hand up to her face and you watch as she just starts to cry. She's...
Are you alright?
I'm gonna motion for everyone in the room to leave, except for
Ismark and Godfrey and everybody else, they kind of understand. They get up and they're like, have I... and Donovan's just like, have I shown you all the statue to the Morning Lord? They'll go, yes. Well, we should come see it again. And they all walk outside. She just kind of sinks into the corner.
I'm gonna hand her. Oh man.
I'm just gonna sit down. Just where I'm at, where I'm standing.
I'll do the same. Just if there's a chair in here, I'll pull it up.
Jacob, can I ask you if I do something if it'll be completely useless?
That's a pretty
What
good
do you
question.
want to do?
I want to give her the potion of heroism.
That would affect... It would reasonably affect her mood.
Cast it. But I want to give her another potion.
what?
I'm gonna hand her the potion and I'll say, this will help.
She
You feel
grabs
better?
it.
You can trust us.
We brought you here to heal you from what was happening. There'd be no...
She drinks it.
Does it taste like root beer? I always kind of
What's
imagine.
root beer?
I always kind of imagine heroism would taste like root beer.
Are you feeling better?
What happened inside your home to do that to you?
I don't know. My mother, she did something to me. Made me act like that.
Who is your mother?
Probably Lady Wachter.
Fair enough.
I don't know why. She wanted me to marry Victor. Ugh. And I didn't want to, and I think she did that to me as punishment.
You should have your own choice. It's not a very good reason to punish you.
What do you know of your
Yeah.
father?
My father? He died a few years ago.
So the abbot might be your only choice.
How did he die?
Sickness. Got sick and he just died. Why'd you bring me here?
I need your help.
Seems as though
Why?
some sort of fate has bound us together. We don't know, as some would say, your horse in this race. But we are fighting Strahd. Everyone you saw in this room moments ago is ready to die to see Strahd vanquished.
Kind of sits back. She thinks about that for a second. Why?
Because we're sick of him. Because those of us who came here want to go home.
We want to
Because
see,
this land is cursed by him.
we want to see the land freed so that everyone can go where they wish to, not under his rule. Do you want
Whatever
that?
they wish.
My mother... I suspect my mother works with him.
That she supports him.
I don't know. I just think she works with him. I think she wants to overthrow the Baron.
And what do you think?
I think that my mother wants power, and she wanted to take over Vallaki, and she wanted to appease Strahd, and maybe she wants to marry him. I don't know. Maybe she wants to rule Barovia. Whatever it is, all she cares about is power.
That isn't quite what I asked. What do you think?
What do you
Not about your mother.
About
I
Strahd.
don't know.
You've lived here long enough. What's your opinion?
I don't know.
Would you like the ability to make your own choices? Not have to worry about him?
Maybe. I don't know.
If I may make a statement, it seems as though this woman has ultimately dealt with enough for this evening.
Yes.
Oh, no, I agree.
She should rest.
Are you tired?
We
She kind of
do.
rubs her knees. They're like red.
We'll find you something for that, hopefully.
I'm sorry.
Heal you?
No, it's okay.
None of this is your fault. No need to apologize. I suggest you get some rest. I suggest we do the same.
What time is it right now in game?
It's early. Like,
When did you guys get to Vallaki?
Midday.
Maybe
Maybe.
it has to be like 7 to 8 p.m.
Yeah.
It's got the sun like is down.
I thought we stayed in Milwaukee though.
Mm-mm.
We just during midday we met up
Right.
with
Tavio and Esmeralda,
yeah.
and then you went straight over, and then you left. So
Oh.
yeah, it's got to be 6.
That's
to
right.
10.
Yeah,
sun,
yeah.
The sun is set. It's late.
Well, how many rooms is in the Burgomaster's?
I'll go outside.
Like 12. What?
Oh, yeah, the Burgomaster's. Where the fuck is he? I'm gonna go look for him, I guess.
He's upstairs.
Oh,
he didn't
God.
leave his own
Okay.
house. Yeah.
Um,
You make your way upstairs, and he looks up and he says, "I'm just getting the other rooms ready."
you do have more.
Oh yes, I have many rooms.
We appreciate your hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else we can do for you? You know what we are doing. But if you have any personal matters, of course, we will set aside the time to...
A long time ago, when you first came here, I asked something of you. I don't know if you were inclined to do it or not, but I've heard you talk about it, so maybe it's a possibility.
This giant's memory is rather weak.
You talking about the grave?
No, my children.
Yes.
All 3 of them have died. You speak that the abbot can bring people back to life. Could you bring my son back to life?
The eldest or the youngest?
Youngest. Just died. Yeah, the 2 have been dead for a long, long time.
We have good audience with the abbot. We will try our best. Where is his body?
It's just out back.
Show me, please.
He brings you out towards the back, and he shows
Don't
you.
gesture toward anyone who wants to come with me.
He brings you up the backyard of the mansion, and he shows you 3 small graves.
Yeah, I'll stay inside the...
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with
Okay.
Stella.
The names on
I'm with
them
you.
Okay.
are.
Oh, the 3 sons?
I think one was a girl, right? Or was it all
Shoot.
boys?
Let me find it.
Messy son of a bitch. Oh.
What is that?
It's an apple empanada.
I
Oh.
didn't even know that was a thing.
Dude, it's amazing. It's like caramel and apple. It's their flagship dessert other than the...
Cinnamon
Cinnabon?
twist?
Yeah, cinnamon twists.
The
We only
delight
have-
They're
things?
not flagship dessert.
Dang, we only have like 2 more people together.
We're about to fuck up Strahd, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got Beast.
Mm-hmm.
It's just we have to figure out how to fix.
Horseman's gonna be the hard. horseman might end up being the hardest, trying to
What's
get
horseman?
bringing her father back to life.
Yeah.
And then we got the dude that plays bad music.
Oh, is that the abbot?
Yeah,
We need to go back to
and then we need to
Vallaki.
go get the Vistani kid.
He plays good music.
Was his music good or bad?
Pretty
It was good.
Oh, we need to get the Vistani kid, and the only one that I don't know how we're gonna do is the flesh golem woman, because didn't Strahd take her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she was a golem, yeah. Gross.
Why did I say 3? I think was there only one?
I
One
don't know.
child?
I think
No,
there
you
was.
said several have died, like both.
I thought there were like he has like 3 kids that died. Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe there's
So-
only one.
So we need to get the werewolf. We need to get the Vistani child. We need to bring the one guy back. We need to get the man that plays music at the top of the tower.
We need to get the abbot.
And then
we need to
on
find.
the on the way back, all
we need
we
to find Mordekainen.
we need to somehow find Mordekainen. On the way back, we need to get the Vistani. So right now we're in this area. When we leave this area, we're leaving to get the Vistani child, find Mordekainen, go get Periwimple, and then go straight to Ravenloft.
4 kids.
fuck.
Are we going straight to Ravenloft?
Oh, yes.
Once we've gathered everyone.
4th just died.
Because that means we're gonna have. How
Yeah,
are we gonna
should
signal
bring
everyone?
everybody with us?
No, it'd be like we're making our trek back.
Okay.
And as we're going back, we'll pick up the kid,
Yeah.
find Mordekainen, get Periwimple, and go.
But
We
we'll
need
have
to get the
trek
beast
back
as well.
with them.
We can get the beast first.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's like right outside.
Okay.
What I'm saying is because our next, like, after the beast, who's right here, and the abbot who's in Kresk, or sorry, not the abbot, but
Yeah, I was just reminding you that we still have.
yeah. Everyone else is like over here, and so it's like we can get them on the way over.
It's fine.
If that fits for you guys.
He's only been dead for like as long as you guys have been in Barovia. He died 4 days before you guys got there. His name is Ilya Kreskov. Kreskov, right?
You sure it's
Kreskov, yes. Ilya Kreskov. There is another one. It's female, which is Alana Kreskov. There's another, Dargos Kreskov. And then the last one is Hans Kreskov.
What was the third one?
Dargos.
Would Hans be your youngest?
Hans, no. He's my oldest. He was the first to die. He died a long time ago. All 3 of them.
Forgive me of my intrusions, but if you have not answered before, have refused to do so, how did they die?
Sickness.
Then we owe you this. I'll go over to the most recent child on the far end.
Okay.
I suggest you return inside. This is not something you will want to see.
Yes, it is.
You do not want to see him renewed.
I do.
Do you also wish to see his corpse?
I watched him die. I think I can handle watching him come back to life. This is my son. I will not stand by while others meddle with his body.
I can't say I understand, but I can respect your wishes.
When you have children, you will.
Stand back. I'll pull out my shovel
Okay.
and go at it.
After a few minutes, you dig it up, and it's this very small coffin. You pull out the coffin. It's not like teeny tiny. It's like
Yeah.
you open it.
Yeah.
As you open it, you see the closed-eyed gray corpse. Hasn't really begun to deteriorate much lately. Just very gray, very cold. Doesn't smell that bad either. Just you can smell the corpse, but it's not like, oh god, of this 14-year-old boy with black hair. Burgomaster just stands there. Down with him.
If we are lucky, this is the last time you'll see him like this. I will reach in and gently pick him up best I can.
Are you going to carry him up there?
What else would you have me do?
Bring the abbot down.
I'll put the boy back in the coffin very carefully.
Okay.
Put the board over the coffin.
And as soon as you put the board down, there's a brush of wind that hits the grass below you and around you. And as soon as you and the Burgomaster look up, you see floating down from the sky, landing on the dirt. Very quickly, the wings just kind of dissipating. You see the abbot standing there. And he looks over and he says, I see what you're doing. I owed this to you, did I not? Burgomaster just kind of looks in confusion. I don't.
I hurriedly open my bag of holding and dump out another body.
Oh, yeah, because we're inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
What have you... Okay.
You do not owe us this
I'll ask
debt,
about that in a moment.
but both of these bodies are completely necessary.
You helped me. You helped me, secure goodness for Kresk to protect this town from Strahd.
Of course.
I owe you this. Stand aside. And he walks over towards the body of the child, and he holds out his hands, and when he kind of pushes them to the side, the clouds break, and through the clouds, this like beam of light shoots downwards as he holds up his hands, and as he does, the child's body begins to rise, and there's like this like a light of magic that begins to kind of spin around the child, the body of the child, as its hair begins to kind of move in the wind, and it slowly stands up as the abbot also stands up as well. He puts his hands on the child's shoulders, and the child, still closing its eyes, just opens them. His skin no longer gray, just this pale skin. As he looks up, Dad, and he looks over, and the burgomaster just runs down and embraces him, and he just says, "Oh, Ilian, my son!" And he just holds on to him. He just looks down, and the abbot pats the back of the burgomaster. Well, is that another body you want me to raise?
I'm like shedding a tear, right?
Huh?
I'm shedding a tear.
Got it.
Yeah, if you can.
Who is this?
This is I don't know his first name.
This is the father of a cursed woman who we very recently reclaimed from her insanity.
He is Lord Wachter.
As the fates have
We want him
decided,
back to life.
he is someone who will help us on our conquest against Strahd.
Why? Why would you want the husband to that awful woman?
Give me but a moment. I'm going to go inside
Okay.
and demand these two come out.
Okay.
Right.
Well, while they were doing that,
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We had a good couple of minutes.
Um,
For sure.
I'm gonna find a room for Stella to stay in.
Yep.
You go to
I
her
would do
room.
the same.
She lies down very quietly.
Is I'm sorry. Remind me. Does the burgomaster have a wife?
Yes.
Is she inside the house?
Yes.
I'll ask her if there's any. I'll go up to her and say, is there anything left over from the dinner meal that I might take to her?
To be honest, she probably wouldn't be here. She'd probably be outside waiting for her son to come back to life.
Okay. Then why did you say yes? She's
I didn't
in the
think
house?
about it.
Okay.
Sorry.
And I'll go into the kitchen and see if there was any leftovers.
Any food?
Yeah,
Yeah,
any
there's a
food
ton of
left
food
over
here.
from. Does it look like it's left over from dinner?
Yeah.
I'll gather a plate together then, and,
All right.
and whatever room Ari took her to, I'll
Yeah.
take it up
Before
there
you
too.
leave, she'll turn it over to you. She'll say, "I'm thirsty. I'm hungry."
Cue Ira walking up with
Ira walks up
with a meal.
with food and brings it over. And you bring it to her, and she looks over at it, and she just
I'll set. Is there like a little desk next to the bed?
yeah.
I'll set it on that desk.
She just eats all of it.
Can I try to heal? You said she has like wounds on her knees, right?
Yeah.
Can I heal those?
Yep. You go over and you just kind of very calmly brush your hands over her knees, and kind of speed up the cell regeneration in her knees. She feels a lot better. She's eating. She kind of looks on. She scratches it. It's itchy.
Yeah, it does that.
Try not to scratch it too much. You might make it worse again. We're gonna see what we can do to help you. All right?
Okay.
Get some rest.
Okay.
We'll see you in the morning.
Mhm.
My name's Ira. I don't know if I told you that.
Mhm.
It's good to meet you.
If you need me, I'll be outside, and I'll open the door to the room and.
What's your name?
Ari.
Okay. She kind of crawls into bed, takes the blankets, and shoves it over and turns it over.
Tuck her in. Good night, Stella.
And then you hear downstairs, "Ori! from Colin.
Why
He's,
does-
like
why does
demanding
he-
you.
Why does he sound like Solid Snake?
Come on! I'm trying to raise the body of this kid, but I'm dummy thick.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That clap of my ass ruins the somatics.
All right, we'll go back down.
Yeah, I'll head down too.
Clap of my ass is the somatics for the spell. Sorry. All right, you can. Cautious cities.
Part of the verbal
How's he
component.
clapping?
Yo, why? How he clapping? Oh no! He clapping? No, you could have just used your hands. All right. Anyways, you guys go
It's like
downstairs.
super sweet moment. Where
And as you guys come down, you just see the abbot looking over at Seymour, just kind of hesitantly standing there as the Baron and his wife are sitting there talking to their son, and they're as much as I would love to role play out a heartfelt moment, I think you guys get the idea
That's fine.
of what it looks like.
they're off in the corner hugging each other.
Yeah, they're happy
Shit.
and all that stuff. And he's just kind of looking over at you, looking down at the body. The four of you are now there.
Hello. Why did you call us out here so quickly?
The abbot needs help understanding exactly why we need this person revived.
Oh, I see. See,
That's the thing. We don't really know how he'll help us.
we just know that he'll help us. And in the worst case scenario,
How
he
do you
goes
know?
this.
Explain your cards to him.
I'll pull out a card. I'll say every person inside this city that's come from outside of Kresk has been brought to us by these cards.
He's broken one, right?
He is
Yes.
the Horseman.
What?
A dead man, no worth guards,
No,
eyes
no.
widow. Return to life to dead man's corpse. He will be on Charlie. That's Horseman.
I thought we were talking about. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna get
Oh
his
no.
card.
Oh no. And I'll show it. And I'll say they were given to us by a woman named Madame Eva. Every single person that we've had a card of has described them properly. This card described him as a man guarded by his widow. We found him inside Lady Walker's house. A dead man guarded by his widow.
I
The abbot is broken one. Broken one.
There's the one last thing we ask of you. If you will not go with us to the castle
Sec-
itself, then bring back someone who may, and then wash your hands of it. Kresk will remain safe, and you might
persuasion.
get the entire kingdom of Barovia back. Oh, come the fuck. Natural one.
He says, he looks over at you, and he says, yeah, we've had this conversation before. Look, I know the Wachters. I know they're friends of Strahd.
The
I
wife.
have no
is-
idea how this person could ever help you.
The wife is a friend of Strahd.
Wives
the
often follow
daughter.
after their husbands.
The daughter is here.
Not always.
She's sleeping, but she is here.
Well, good luck to you. And he jumps it in the air
Still
and
need your help.
it flies off. He doesn't hear you as he flies off.
Should rest for the night.
Yeah, and then we'll go see him in the morning.
You guys head to sleep.
I want
I'm
wings.
actually going to take a potion.
Okay.
In the confines of my room. I'm going to make that potion Mama's Milk. From like session 2. One of the 3 things I got from the witch's hut.
Okay.
And the potion
You're
of
gonna
laughter.
you're just gonna do drugs before you go to bed?
That's what I always do in every game.
Awesome, dude.
Sood.
Epic.
Sood.
I like to imagine we take the rooms on either side of
Yeah. Stella.
Stella.
Protect her at all costs.
Yes.
That didn't sound human.
Maybe give her a dagger.
God damn it. Every child,
And the one we just revived.
every man,
Oh.
woman, and especially child in Barovia needs a dagger.
I still have.
Seymour's
Alright, what's
just
it labeled, buddy? Mother's milk?
Mother's milk, mama's milk, I
88.
think. That's what I might have written it down as. It's in my
See,
book, but I don't know where
rules
it is.
over
It's that
Barovia.
potion of
It's just
happiness,
an
and I think the
army
aging
of
potion again.
Kids with knives.
Yeah, every time a child is born in Barovia.
Potion of
they-
You send
no,
like a
Hanson
care
does
package
it.
and it's just a
Dagger.
knife.
Handsomeness?
Yeah.
Like a,
Handsome. The one's youth.
Is it you? Oh.
One's labeled youth.
Okay, that's what it was.
it's like in the UK. They send like a little thing of like a little box of stuff that a mother might need when she has a baby, and he's gonna do that, but on top there's just a knife. It's like
Here's everything you'll ever need and a knife.
like labeled
A dagger.
at 18 months. Give this to them.
It's called the Seymour Law.
Yeah.
They'll come with a little
Every
brochure.
child is bestowed upon with a dagger, and it's like they're ceremonial. No, they don't really use them,
The
but
coming
it's
of
like,
age is just a knife.
like, why does this exist? Oh, there's this guy named Seymour, and he gave everybody daggers. It's like, oh, okay.
In case they ever needed to defend himself against other people with daggers.
There's a brochure that comes with it that shows them how to shank.
A brochure. A shanking brochure.
That's what there's a class in school.
Oh yeah. There's a mandatory
Yeah,
class that
mandatory
everyone
class.
has to take. Instead of driver's ed, it's
Yeah.
shank ed.
Shake knives.
Shanker's education.
Hey, Jacob, while you're scrolling through that, I was just checking things in the
Go ahead.
Words are bad.
Discord.
Words are hard. In the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I see is, so, Artificer killed Xanathar's fish.
Oh no!
What?
God.
Not in your chat,
No,
but
no,
in a different
no,
chat.
no.
All I see is, so, Artificer killed Xanathar's fish. And I was just like, oh.
That's
Game's
the
over.
main plot for if you do it in spring.
Game's
is
over. It's the
you-
fish. The fucking fish.
It's you. One of the missions is that his guards, his fish keeps dying, and they keep replacing him so that Xanathar
goldfish.
never finds out that his fish has died like 800 times. And it's one of the main
Keeps
plot
morphing.
points for
I
playing in
love it
Waterdeep
so much.
Dragon Heist in spring is his fucking fish.
I want to run it in spring just to run that.
Xanathar's just a toddler.
Pretty much.
Kind of, yeah.
Who knows
He'll
everything?
throw a tantrum if he finds out his fish died.
Xanathar is awesome.
I love that he's like this being that knows everything.
He does
Except
not
for, the
know
fact,
everything.
except for the fact that goldfish don't
Live
live
forever.
longer than a couple
He
of
likes
months.
to think he knows everything.
That's pretty much
He's
my
very
flavors.
inaccurate about everything.
That's what my flavors
What's
do.
the fish's name?
Oh,
It has a name, right?
Silgar.
Silgar?
Oh my god!
Let's see.
It says it in the
It
the
says
front.
it in the book.
There's
In the
Xanathar's guide.
front.
Xan-
Just like
Xanathar's
on-
guide to everything.
On the front, how it has the
'Cause it-
fish, just a
yeah.
silver.
Well, in like the.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that
so you take the mother's milk.
Yeah.
Smell like milk.
Okay. Smells like witch's milk.
I suckled from a
Had
giant's
titties.
titty for
Witch titty.
You drink it.
And I fucking die.
It burns as it goes down. Wait for a moment. Oh, your stomach hurts. Make a con save.
Well, bye-bye, my friend.
I'm gonna turn into a mother.
What? What?
You turn into
What?
a mother.
14.
14? Okay. You just go to sleep?
Unless it does anything.
You're just gonna wait?
I'll wait an hour.
Does his tummy trouble?
This is the worst hour ever. Your body feels awful. Your stomach hurts so badly, and you just feel your strength going away every second. You're poisoned. You take 2 poison damage.
Okay.
And that 2 poison damage cannot be healed. And you just,
And
you
that's
feel
by a long
awful.
Unless by a long rest.
Maybe.
I'm about to do one of those.
You need a long rest?
After an hour.
Okay. So after an hour, that's how you feel. You just feel awful.
2 health there or not?
No, are you waiting an hour?
Yes.
That is the effect after an hour. Are you
Okay.
waiting another hour?
I'm going to go to sleep after an hour.
Okay, so you head to sleep, you're like, oh, you just feel like you have a tummy ache.
Yeah.
So, and I'm assuming everybody sleeps.
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody do
I'll
anything
check
special?
in on Stella, make sure she's okay.
You wake up in the middle of the night, you go over and you peer into the room, she's sound asleep. You shut the door, you go back in, you head to bed. And you guys wake up the next day. And just for the fun of it,
Oh no.
Tallman is an
for
attack.
caring for small child.
I'm
Oh,
awake.
thank you. You look like this now.
Being a cat.
Okay.
We got a thunder bear.
For drinking that shit.
Okay.
We got a bear mini.
And for to Stella. For him. Not you.
Not for you.
You didn't do anything.
All right.
Fuck you.
No, you turned into a cat.
You guys wake up the next day? You wake up?
What do I look like?
You look normal.
Look like a mom.
You just feel like garbage.
You have a wart on your nose.
Big old racist nose.
What?
Am I gonna have to make this statement?
No.
Okay.
I'm in like
Do you
a.
know what?
Okay.
Okay.
Like-
Spencer and I immediately just what?
I'm like
Because I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Anyways, you feel, you
Oh.
don't have a wart on your nose. You just feel, what?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
It's-
Nope. You're fine.
No,
you're
no,
fine.
no,
You're
it's-
fine. You're fine. We're not gonna talk about this.
I was just gonna explain it. It's not gonna be offensive at all.
Don't want you to explain a joke. It's not funny. No.
It's not really a joke. Okay, so originally, witches with big noses
Uh-huh.
was like a Disney or something before racist. Like, it was a Jewish racial mark that they made for witches. For
Oh, I
some
didn't
reason.
know that.
Yeah, it's insulting like the Jewish thing. Now they have that forever. Go ahead.
You don't have a big nose. You instead have your stomach just hurts really badly. Your
Ouch.
insides just hurt a lot.
Ouch. Okay.
Oof.
Continue your morning
All right,
description.
and you guys wake up.
Get his 2 health back.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming we're in wherever like the kitchen area is,
Yeah.
right? In the burgomaster's house?
If that's what you're doing, you're going downstairs, going to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm going downstairs. Fuck yeah.
I'll wake up Stella.
You go over, you wake her up. She's already awake, actually. You head inside. She says, "Hi."
Do you want to eat breakfast?
Okay.
Do you want to come down, or you can stay in here and I can bring you something up?
She looks around the room. I'll come down. She stands up. She just walks over to you and she make her way down. Okay.
I'll head down too after a minute or two. Wake up, morning routine, whatever.
She when you leave the room, she holds onto your hand as you guys make your way out. Almost like she doesn't want to, like she's like, but she feels safer if she does. So she's not like little baby girl like holding onto your hand. She's just kind of like, I'm just staying next to you. Like that's what she's doing.
For comfort.
Yeah.
Modify your max.
What?
Dice.
When I wake up in the morning, I hurriedly go back downstairs and put the body back in my bag.
I forgot to put it back in.
It's outside. She's not outside. It's okay, I think.
Well, simple
did
revival
go
is not going to
downstairs
work,
before
and we're
I did,
fucked
though,
now.
so.
We're
You're
completely
about to go downstairs
fucked.
and you just run past
Diarrhea!
You ran outside?
Well, and our house is
I
outside.
had diarrhea.
She laughs a little bit. She says, "It's fine."
Yes.
Run down the stairs. You go outside and you look outside and you just see your body lying in the grass.
Yep.
Maggots on it.
I'm like grunting, "Don't come outside!"
Damn. Yeah, actually, that would be really. Less than 6 feet under.
It's kind of. It looks bad. It's wet. There's like flies around it and shit. Are you just shoving it in the bag?
Yeah.
You just shove it in there.
Okay. I'm assuming the insects will die inside the bag.
Yeah, after like
Maybe.
a minute.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Well-
I'll come out. We're like, what did he eat last night?
I don't know.
Oh.
And then once the bag is like properly secured, I go back inside.
Step back inside. You see Stella sitting at one of the tables. She just kind of looks around.
I'm lactose intolerant. It just runs right through me.
Is everyone else out here too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like everyone.
Yeah,
Like
and Tallman.
Godfrey. Dover.
Oh no! It's just you four.
Okay.
Stella. The burgomaster and his wife aren't even down here.
We should.
Do they have like a cook, or should?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna start making like a breakfast.
Okay, we start making food.
I think I may also be lactose intolerant.
Why is that?
I didn't even.
Ouch.
Do you eat it? Did you drink milk?
What did you? Find?
Yes.
Where did the two of you find milk?
I don't think I've seen a cow in like a month.
No, I milked a cat outside.
What?
The cat was me. That's the issue of the situation right
How
now.
do you milk a cat?
I don't recommend
Nobody
it.
heard me at all.
Does he have like scratches? No.
Stella is just like,
On that note, Tolman, what happens if you turn into a cow?
I was the cat that he milked.
No, a cow.
A cow.
He's a.
Yes.
Would he become a lady cow?
I've never seen
I'm sure
one.
he could choose. Oh, you've never seen a cow? How do you know what milk
The
is?
hell is a cow?
you can turn into animals.
You seen
Other animals have milk.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
people have.
What would happen if you turn into an animal that could be milked?
Really?
Yeah.
What was... Go ahead. Say something else.
I just was wondering if you could turn
Pregnant
into
woman?
animals.
Gives birth. Just how
From
she.
her
I can't.
belly button?
Okay.
No. You saw how.
Something many of my people choose to do.
Can you
This.
turn into a
baby was
mouse?
born like 3 days ago.
Yeah. Oh, you get born too.
I believe so.
It's okay.
When the situation arises where I need to be a mouse.
Now might be a pretty good time.
To be a mouse?
Why not?
Why do you need to be a mouse? Sorry, I was trying to explain
No reason.
person milk to my brother.
What?
Strange concept.
Person milk.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm assuming what it is when they give birth, they
These
just
guys are going to
squeeze
kill
the belly.
Strahd.
No.
People milk.
Hey, we've gotten farther than we ever have.
God damn it.
Yeah,
You're
keep
right.
How's my cooking going?
Roll performance.
Can I roll persuasion?
Hey,
No.
hey, that looks pretty good
Persuade
over.
food.
That looks pretty good over there. Add a d6.
Telling her.
Oh.
Not that
You're
great
doing
though.
Great.
13.
Oh, that's not too
All
bad.
right. You make some eggs and some bacon
And some.
I'm so sorry. That was extremely
because
obvious.
they have pigs here, and you make some bacon and some eggs, and it's pretty good.
Hey Jacob, out of game real quick. Doru was like 15, 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Friend, maybe for.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyways, back to the game. So, do you know where
Potential romance.
everyone else went? That no. Do you know where everyone else went?
My life. I assume they're still asleep.
Oh yeah, they might be.
Weren't you just talking?
Doru and Donovich eventually come into the mansion, come downstairs from their rooms, and Donovich comes over. He says, "Oh, good morning.
Look, this is Stella. She's
Oh, hello,
after
Stella.
a night of rest. She's
How are
feeling
you
much better.
feeling? Oh, okay, better. Well, that's good.
That reminds me. And I dig in,
Yep. Okay.
pull out a dagger,
You pull out
making sure
this
that
dagger.
no flies come out.
Okay.
Well, they
Make
can't.
a sleight of hand check.
I'm pretty sure they actually literally can't come out.
No, they can't.
Oh,
you
that's
have
right.
to pull
Yeah.
You have to pull it out.
Sorry. No.
Oh, okay.
This
I don't
this
need to make
dagger has a circle in the middle, and it has 2 points on each side. So you kind of hold it in the middle
That's
between your
kind of
fingers.
cool.
Perfectly balanced.
What are you doing?
Giving her a
Why?
knife because everyone needs.
No, they don't.
Yes. Stella.
Donovich looks over. He says, "Are you giving this young girl a knife?
Yes.
Do not give the traumatized woman a knife."
Thank you.
Why?
Young man.
Have you not seen Billy? Even
Where?
he has a knife. Doru has a knife. I gave him one too.
Because he needs to protect himself.
She needs to protect herself.
She does not need something that could possibly harm herself.
Well, I don't know if I would.
That's
Eh.
true.
Keep all sharp objects away from her.
I could teach her how to use one.
No. What she needs is to sit down and have a talk, walk around Kretsk, have some food, meet some people. She just kind of nods. Right. She stands up and he picks her up and he says, "You can meet my son. This is Doru." Doru just kind of waves and she kind of waves. She says, "We could go walk and talk. How about you guys do your thing? Well, we'll be back later."
I'm gonna roll. Can I roll insight and try to see how she feels about all this?
Yeah, sure.
Like her general facial. Man, this dice. That's an 8.
She looks fine.
Alright.
Her demeanor hasn't really changed that much.
Cool. Fine by
Take
me.
good care of her.
Don't worry.
She is not your enemy.
Try to give her like a reassuring glance, like make sure she's good.
She nods.
Cool.
She's fine.
Well,
You can tell just generally by looking at her, she seems comfortable with this.
Did she respond at all to that comment he made?
No, he kind of hushed that
Okay.
next to you. She didn't hear him.
Okay.
And
We'll see you
says, we'll be
tonight.
back later.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tonight. We
Thank you.
need to gather a few more people.
Shuts the door.
Ready?
Werewolf today?
This is the best food you've ever eaten in your life, right?
Eggs,
Which
It's pretty good.
amazing. Bacon, little burnt.
That's how you like it.
It is pretty good.
That is how it's supposed to be.
Mom would have been proud.
Yeah.
I think we should get Cloven first.
Which
and
werewolf?
Try to talk to the abbot again.
I
They're-
don't think
they're the
we're
only
gonna
people
do much
here,
to be able
right?
to convince him.
Well, the Cloven's still here. We need to talk to him at least.
Yeah.
Do you think he could teach me how to do it? Is it a thing that can be taught?
Maybe.
I can bring someone
Is there a tavern
recently dead
in
back
Kretsk?
to life.
Nope.
Maybe when time passes, you'll
Not one of those kind of times.
Viridia will be able to give you that strength.
It's like a village that they're just farmers.
How recent?
I'll pull them out.
Hmm?
How recent?
A minute?
It's just that our good boy gets a lot of booze.
Well, they bring wine in,
Mm-hmm.
and they give it to the villagers. Nobody buys anything.
Okay.
I think he was on the list of things from the Wizards of Wine.
was. Him alone. Alcoholic in Kretsk.
Did I write it down? Oh no, just a K for Kresk.
Hey, the one who's it was Casimir, right? The elf.
Yes.
The seer?
No,
Sorry, Charlie?
beggar. I'm sorry. Yes, beggar. Was it seer though?
I don't
Was
even have
his
beggar
one
written down.
Seer? Let me see. What
I have beggar written down.
I probably just wrote it wrong.
Wounded elf will part
Wounded
with his
elf has
tomb
what you
to
see,
see
go
his
part,
dark
yeah.
rune. Yeah, beggar.
That's Casimir, right?
Yes.
Cool.
There you go. This is like all Kretsk is. The mansion is here, like right at the entrance, like right here. And then all the way up this is where the abbey is. And the rest of the town is just trees. It's like a forest, basically. And there's just little farming communities. They've got pigs and chickens and I don't have any cows. Over here is where the pool is with the gazebo and the statue of the Morning Lord. It's a really nice little village. But they don't have like a store or anything like that. It's walled off. They've got guards and they protect their citizens because they are so far away from Strahd and that's all they want to do.
We need to go down to the Wizards of Wine too. Talk to Davian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we need to get Davian.
We're going up, right?
Are you guys going up? I didn't hear anybody say it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll go talk to him.
Okay, you start making your way up. It takes a good
That's a
30.
fucking climb.
Yeah, it's a hard climb.
That's like 600 feet.
Mhm.
Yards or whatever.
That's why I always describe it as like it takes
Yeah.
forever to get up there.
Absolutely.
It takes about like 40-50 minutes to get up there.
I put my camel back on.
Okay.
So, person milk.
Yes.
Come from the ears?
Yes. Got it.
I'm stupid. I went through the Dungeon Master's Guide going, page 143, and I'm like, this is magic items, not crets.
How did you know it was page 143 if you were looking at the wrong index?
Because I looked at the DM screen, which tells me the pages of where everything is. And I was like, crets, 143, flip through this book, I'm like, what? Yeah.
Because there's another dead guy. Stir the spirit of a clumsy knight. He's in the
Okay.
castle.
Wait, which one?
Stir the spirit. It's ghost. Pretty sure.
Oh, that was Godfrey.
You guys make your way all the
He's
way
the clumsy knight.
According to this, it's done.
through
It's
the
Godfrey.
gates. You see the two mongrel folk at the front, the dude with the dog face and the other, the girl with the lizard face. As you guys make your way in, you pass, you go through the courtyard, you make your way to the lobby, you see that bat creature, the woman with like the bat wings and like the spider face, just kind of there,
Keeps trying to
still
fly
tied.
away.
What?
The one who keeps trying
Yeah,
to-
every time you guys come in, it just tries to fly away. You guys make your way into the front door. You can hear that violin music playing again. And you make your way over, and you see the abbot just kind of sitting at the long table. Just kind of watches as you come in.
I believe we are here for a different reason.
Still need your help.
What?
If you won't bring back Lord Wachter, there is another that we'd like to ask you to bring back. We don't have their body right now.
Who is this?
Periwimple's mother.
That's right.
Who? I don't know who this is.
Need a name. Face.
What?
Need a name.
Don't we also need a body?
Depends.
Who's Periwimple?
He's a boy. I guess he's not really a boy. He's 32.
Okay.
But he's going to help us fight Strahd.
Would this be the giant?
Yes.
Yes.
And we told him we could bring back his mother.
Before we knew what that meant. All he said was that she was in trouble. He didn't say that she was dead.
Perhaps this is something we should discuss once Strahd is gone.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll fight without?
You seemed pretty keen on fighting before we left,
I think he's under the impression that fighting Strahd will bring her back.
and then that is what we intend to do. We have come here for more reasons than simply our uninformed plight. There is someone here we intend to talk to, and I had a personal query about the woman you keep chained in the courtyard.
What about her?
That is my question.
I'm gonna go head upstairs.
She flies off, she'll die. She'll kill herself.
Then why do you keep her chained?
So that she doesn't fly off and kill herself.
She seems a lot less content than a corpse.
Well,
in
she
the
wanted
courtyard.
it, so
How so?
they all wanted it.
Did you go?
Our
to-
impressions when we came here were that very few of these were, at least seemed to be, not against their will.
Well, you got the wrong impression.
Then why does she shriek? Why does she try to flee?
Because they're insane. I came to this place to restore the order of Saint Markovia, the one who created this abbot, who was sent down by the Morning Lord himself. When I came here, the Belleviews came to me, people who lived in Kretsk. They were lepers, inbred, terrible people. And I figured this would be my first act of goodness. So, they wanted me to fix them, and I did, and they still had problems that retained with them since birth. It's really hard to remove the destruction of DNA. So, in order to fix it, they wanted me to give them the wings of a bat, or the eyes of a spider, or the scent of a dog. They wanted it, I gave it to them. That was their choice. They didn't know it would turn them insane, and they still wanted it. They all did. And now look where they are. They serve me, they're eternally grateful, I don't care. This is what they wanted, and this is what they got, and Kresk is better off without them.
I cannot give my own opinion on your decisions, as they were clearly both yours and the people at fault's. But by observation alone, from a vagrant, I strongly recommend a mercy killing for at least that woman there.
You don't understand. They don't want to die. They want what they have.
That woman seems very keen on escaping.
Then let her go. I don't care. If that's what you think is right.
If there's anything I've learned in Barovia, it's sense that the term right isn't something you can easily define.
No, it isn't.
You said your God sent you here.
Yes.
To do what exactly?
Turn the honor of that of St. Markovia.
Do you believe you've done that?
No one can.
I feel as though her name rings a bell.
She's the woman who fought against Strahd.
She was a mighty cleric.
She nearly
A
killed
being
me.
of pure
I know.
holiness.
If I can clarify, I'm actually super down for some exposition, but if you guys want to keep the game moving, then...
No, I'm down.
St. Markovia was a... She was a woman. She lived here. She built this church and this abbey, and she raised up a group of people from Kretz to take down Strahd. She was the epitome of a prophet of the Morning Lord, and is even better than I, an angel of the Morning Lord. She failed. She died, and I was sent in her stead to ensure the holiness of this place.
That can never happen while Strahd's still alive.
What?
That can never happen while Strahd is still alive.
They're not wrong.
Strahd came to me after after everything that happened to the Belleviews. I knew I couldn't kill him. We talked. And I know now that I can't defeat him. There's no hope.
Can you ask what he said to you?
I learned about him. He learned about me. We understood one another. He was unafraid. Could have killed
you
me in that
should
moment.
be. You are an angel of the force that directly opposes him.
And yet I can't do anything about him.
You choose not to do anything about him.
Shall I run into his castle and
Have
die?
you seen what we've done in your stead? You sit here, make dolls as offerings to Strahd. We work tirelessly, run across Barovia, and make the world better. No one who's looked at your works has ever said that they've made Barovia better.
For who?
For everyone but Strahd.
Who do you do this for?
The people.
I do this for the people I've met in Barovia. You have isolated yourself in an abbey. You know nothing of Barovia.
I was not sent down to smite Strahd.
But you've stated the reason for your arrival anyway. You've simply misunderstood the statement that brought you here. And now, you've done nothing but waste time. We will not do that. We appreciate your help so far, but your ideals are nearly blasphemous.
What?
I hope that if you do not see our way as the correct one, that you find one.
He pushes the chair out and he stands up and he says, "You called me blasphemous?"
How would you defend yourself against my statement?
I think you misunderstand my purpose of being here.
I very much think I do.
I was sent by the Morning Lord. It is my honor to do his duty. I have done nothing but what he wanted.
And what did he want, exactly?
Me to help this holy place. Me
Then
to see to it that it wouldn't fall into pieces. I had one job, one goal, and not even I could accomplish that. There are many more of me. Hundreds more angels up in the plains. If they all came down at once, we still wouldn't be able to combat these dark powers
I think you
that affect
miss.
Strahd.
If I may be so bold, as I am making the decision to do so, I think there is a reason that the Morning Lord has not sent down more angels.
Because he knows they would fail.
No. I think you misunderstand your own divine power. I believe he has not sent down more angels because he's waiting for you to stop sitting in an abbey. I do apologize for the heat of this conversation. We are here for other reasons. But I strongly advise you think on our words.
I have. He steps back. The wings kind of unfurl from behind him. You come here, and you slander my duties. Is this what you want?
If you think I have walked into your domain and insulted you directly, then you have every right.
You have not insulted me, you have insulted the Morning Lord himself.
I have done no such thing.
You are not his servant. You do not understand him. His hands begin to glow.
Then perhaps the Morning Lord is not someone I desire to serve.
At that moment, his head kind of comes back and his eyes begin to glow, and he says, "You shall suffer his wrath." And he begins to fly towards you. I need you to roll initiative.
Okay.
Is that all of us?
Everybody.
I'm not.
And you're upstairs?
Yeah, I had a bunch of stuff.
He's
So-
been upstairs.
I
He's been
know, but
upstairs
this
with
is
some-
happening.
And I'm not in the fight
Okay.
because we're gonna have to jump back in time.
Well, I'll pause there then, and I'll go to you.
Okay.
I'm fucked.
Get upstairs.
All right. Is the music playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the. Oh, it's not bad actually. It's the very beautiful violin music playing.
Yeah.
You make your way upstairs, and you see that dude sitting up there.
Cloven.
Cloven. He's got a crab arm and a baby on the side of his face, and he's got a bare foot, and he's playing away at the violin.
Hey, Cloven.
Ah.
How's it going? Mind if I join?
For what?
In your song.
It's solo. What would you add to it?
I don't know. Maybe a few plucks.
A few plucks. Plucks for what?
I pull out my dulcimer.
Whoa! That's pretty cool. Do you know how to play that?
It's dusty up here.
Yeah, I don't really clean up. You want some wine? Here you go. Yeah, it's really good. You should try it. Huh? Wait, why are you here?
I need your help
Okay.
fighting Strahd.
Okay. That's wild. Why are you gonna do that?
Because he makes this place worse.
Mm-hmm. Sure does.
So you're gonna join?
Oh, no, man. I gotta stay here. I gotta feed the other Mongol folk. Serve the abbot. Ugh.
What if we can get you more wine?
No, that'd be great.
So you serve the abbot.
Yep.
And you take care of.
I just ring the bell.
And what if you didn't have to do any of that?
Well, maybe I'd fight Strahd. Maybe if there was some security, if there was more people going, and like Abbott wasn't around.
There's a lot of people going.
All right, but I can't. That's like hypotheticals, you know? Like, Abbott is still around. I gotta serve him.
I think I could convince him to let you leave.
Well, why? What did you want to do that? I serve him. Even if he told me to leave, I'd still serve him. It's the loyalty thing.
But wait. But it
He
would
helped
be
my entire family. I have to stay here.
your family.
Yeah, all the other guys.
Have I tried casting? I think I've tried casting Remove Curse on these guys before.
Yeah, you did it. It didn't work.
Time to try Dispel Magic.
Cast a spell magic on?
More like cure poison.
Okay. You cast a spell magic on him and he goes, whoa. Whoa, what's that?
Just a useless spell.
Okay. Little baby.
Even
head.
if he commanded
it
you,
like squints in.
even if he commanded you. Wait, is that like one of your family members too?
I don't know.
Even if he commanded you to go, you still wouldn't go.
No. It's my pleasure to help him. If he wasn't around, well, if he left or if he died, I don't think he can die though. And if something happened to him, I'd come with you.
Then you hear downstairs.
And what if we could bring your family back
What do you mean?
the way they were before?
Whoa, why would you want that? Oh,
What do you mean?
ugh, no, they're way better like this. Way better.
Half animal?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I had a bum arm, now I got a crab arm. Like this way more. And this bear paw, oh yeah. Now I don't have a limp. Way, way better. Right here, I had leprosy right here. Now there's a baby head. Way better, dude.
Do I even need to roll insight to know if he's being serious
Roll
or
insight.
if he's just incredibly drunk?
Okay.
Oof, that'd be tough to crack.
I like my bear paw. It's
This is a
nice.
21.
He's serious.
Alright.
You can tell he really likes being drunk, almost as
Yeah.
if that's a part of his madness. But like, when he talks about this, you can tell that's not him being insane. He genuinely believes that like, if you were to revert them back, they would be worse. Look, man, life can't be perfect. Sometimes you gotta settle with having a crab arm and a baby on your shoulder.
Like,
And that's just the way it is.
But sometimes you have to serve a greater cause too.
Yeah, I already told you. I am serving a greater cause. I'm serving the abbot. And I'm feeding my family. This is everything I'm supposed to do.
There are higher purposes than serving that man.
Like what?
Like killing Strahd.
Yeah, I told you I'd totally do that. If I didn't have to serve the abbot.
Well,
I'll let you decide when to call it. When I hear the fighting start.
either one of two things is gonna happen. Seymour's gonna need to find a new party, or he won't need to serve an abbot anymore.
It's just me.
Hmm?
It's just me.
We're all gonna fight you.
Dude, we're not just gonna leave you to die. He's gonna kill us if we fight back, I bet.
Uh-huh.
If I was playing Zephyr, he might leave you to die, but not Ira.
The little baby head just goes, and he watches a snake tongue slithers out of it.
Oh, no.
that's a cool baby.
Yeah.
Alright.
Six
Oh, so where are you going,
Another
buddy?
tiny baby
And
head is
you're going downstairs?
No, I'm staying up there until
Okay.
Alien.
He just slouches back in the chair. Are you still here?
Yeah, keep playing.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna try to join him if I can.
Yeah, you join him. Roll performance.
With what?
looks like.
Hey, at least it wasn't the one that it was sitting on for a second.
Was it on? Oh, I guess.
It was like on a 1 and then it rolled over to whatever that was.
11.
11. Okay.
Nice.
You guys start playing some cool tunes when you hear poof from downstairs.
And
You hear sounds.
I think someone dropped a cup.
Seymour,
Okay,
get
all right.
down here.
You hear that from Ari.
Oh, damn. He's-
Huh?
He squares 10 feet.
Oh my god.
Where was he?
Well, I'll put him down.
Is this him? Oh, yeah.
I'll get it. Mini for him.
That's Olivier.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
That's
Yeah,
basically
he's
what it's
falling.
like, right?
No, not at all.
Hey,
It's
that's
like
it.
fighting
Probably,
Zephyr.
like- oh, that's not my
Well,
name.
then we'd be dead.
Wherever you
Really,
are.
like
I'd be-
right here?
yeah.
No, we can fuck you up.
I assume the general consensus would be Tallman was in front of the two of us, and we were right behind him.
Yeah, I was
That's
maybe
how I kind of
10
imagined
feet
it.
away from the dude. That'd be it.
Was your mini?
Probably 10. Well, I'm waiting for the abbot to come down.
Yeah, that's probably gonna change where we're positioned too.
Probably.
I have a good mini for him. I'll do this one.
You guys got a bear mini?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Finally
And
got a
a
bear.
dire wolf and an
Oh.
anise.
Oh,
Damn,
and your
that
favorite
looks
monster,
awesome.
Logan.
The Night Hag?
Anise.
Oh,
Yeah, I
that's
didn't-
my favorite one.
Oh, yeah, the Pentadrome?
Yeah, it's the best.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super cool.
I didn't know
The
what
rest
it
are like
was.
fucking
I didn't know
cock.
what it was when we opened it up. I opened it up and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. It's a Pentadorny.
I've never seen one of
That's
those before.
funny. It's because they suck.
We also got Victoria Castellander.
That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Oh, you can use Victoria Castellander.
For nothing.
Hey,
Ever.
The
he's
abbot.
still alive.
Yeah.
You can use it for
His
the
kids
abbot,
are
though.
those weird flesh.
Also,
devils.
he actually might come into play.
Now those kids
Is
are
there-
probably.
Oh my
ones.
god. Okay.
Yeah, back the fuck up,
So
you guys.
you said you were 10 feet away from him,
Yes,
and we
I
would
did.
be right behind you. About. So I don't know. Put this right here, I guess. That'll work.
Yeah, I'd probably be right there, actually.
That works.
What's that? They can't see it, so.
We all
I am
dead.
10 feet away from the abbot.
And
who's
we're
about
5
to
feet
kill
behind
me
him.
with one hit.
In one hit.
One hit.
When he...
His CR is pretty even. I mean,
what?
I don't know what he is, so it's all
Be
good.
quiet. You really don't know what he is.
yeah, I'm not gonna.
If I have any clue,
Only
I think
guess
we're
based
fucked.
on the fact that Curse of Strahd is to end at CR 10. That's
he
it.
also calls
Maybe we're
himself-
not supposed to fight this
He
guy.
also
There's a
calls-
rock in this game,
Yeah, exactly. You're not supposed to fight this guy. You're not supposed to kill the rock.
dude. The rock's supposed to fight you.
You're supposed to be able
Well,
to
fuck you.
Yeah, but we're not supposed
Here's
to
the
kill
thing.
it.
Rocks are CR12. They are not CR12 though. If you
And that fight
No,
was
just look.
mandatory. So
Here's the
what
thing.
Fuck?
I used the rock, and I had a rock fight 2 level 16s or 2 level 17s, and it almost TP, and I almost killed both of them, like in like 2 rounds. And I was like, what the hell? Why is this thing CR10? It's supposed to be an easy fight, and it almost killed both of them.
Remember
It's
when he had a
only-
rock as a pet?
Do you know what Jacob's
I
about
do.
to do?
I still have it.
Yeah.
Do you know what
And I
Jacob's about to
upgraded
do?
it, so.
to smite the shit out of you with an abbot.
A stag, right?
With an abbot,
Like
yeah.
I feel like
Be a
they're
stag,
gonna
right?
go
Or
down
a little
2
baby.
levels
Or
of
little
angel
baby
Baby
bird.
and then start the fight.
It also has
No,
more
Jacob's
attacks.
not.
I am
protected.
doing what the book tells me to do, Logan.
No, I know.
Ari, what is your initiative?
Oh wait, I add 2.
2?
Yeah, I got it.
Nice, dude. Ira?
22.
I still want that pet.
Seymour?
You got it.
16.
Tallman?
2.
Oh.
I don't have an 8.
Do you
Alright,
forget how to-
Ira, you're first. You see this dude, this handsome individual with the long hair, sprout these wings, start glowing his hands, and as he begins to step forward, Dark Soul style, in his hand, you just hear, and appearing in his hand is this massive mace, as he just begins to step forward, golden, very intricate looking, and it's glowing with radiant light as he goes straight for Tallman with it.
Hold up. No, we don't need to get violent. And I'll clap and I'll like try to like use the noise to stun him
Okay.
and cast Hold Person.
Hold person. Okay.
It's your
His
DC.
advantage.
15. That's not
Wisdom
bad.
save?
Wisdom save DC 15.
My save's worse.
Wow,
for sure.
10.
He fails.
He comes forward and he's just frozen.
Calm down.
It's his turn.
He can make the save at the end of his turn.
Got it, and he's gonna make that save.
If that spell succeeds once, it's a good spell.
What's the save?
15.
That's a 16. He breaks out of it and continues going straight
Shit.
for you.
No,
Seymour.
Yeah, okay. So I thought you were gonna fucking kill me.
No. He just freezes there and then he continues.
Sorry, I wasn't prepared.
Well, you can just be upstairs. It's up to you.
Well, I am upstairs.
Okay. You just hear Arnie yell down. You don't really know what's going on. And you come down the stairs, you see the abbot wings out, mace in hand, get frozen, and then fly straight forward towards Tallman, and he looks incredibly aggressive.
I think Tallman pissed him off a lot.
Wait, what does the abbot look like?
He looks
Gorgeous.
Yeah,
Dropped.
he's got the Matthew Mercer hair that goes
Oh,
down.
God,
he
no.
he kind of looks like Jesus hair almost.
Oh.
He's got a very structured, clean shaven face, angular nose, very piercing blue eyes. But he's got these massive angelic wings coming off the back of him, and he's got just like a regular monk's brown robe on him, and he's got this huge gold. Intricate looking mace that's glowing in his right hand. It's massive, and he's just wielding it like nothing. And it kind of like rings when he moves it, like, and that's like kind of what it's doing when he moves.
I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I want to cast Dispel Magic on him to try and get rid of like the wings or whatever holy magic I think he has.
Okay.
I'm casting at 4th level.
Interesting.
Damn, okay.
Okay. You cast a spell magic, and you cast it over onto him. And as soon as you do, the kind of like dust rains down on him, and he looks around. Nothing really seems to happen except the mace stops glowing. And he looks a little confused.
I'm like, oh crap, and I pull out my pistol. That's all I do. I'm like,
You're gonna shoot an angel with a gun.
With
That
a
is-
pistol.
I'm gonna pull out my pistol.
yep, my boomstick.
Okay.
And shoot an angel
It's your
of
turn,
the
Ari.
Lord.
I say a little prayer to Viridia and go, hey, can you help me? An angel wants to murder me and my friend. And I cast Bolt.
I would love if
He's in a shitty room with an IKEA chair, and he's like, "What do you want me to do?"
I don't know. Talk to his guy or something.
He's way cooler than I am.
Just say something.
I would love
He's
in the
way
actual-
cooler than I am, the Morning Lord.
in the actual Bible, when a messenger of the Lord comes to see a shepherd and he's like, hey, the shepherd pulls out a Glock.
The fuck is up now? He just catches all the bullets and he eats them.
Oh, no.
So let's just talk about how I really want a comic of Ari yelling up to the sky, and then just a little like IKEA room with a shitty chair, and just a godlike being looking down and going, "What do you want me to do?"
This guy is way cooler than I am. Looks upward to see the morning lord. This beautiful creature.
Yeah, above the other guy. You're like, oh.
I'm just imagining now that her
19 to hit.
What are you hitting? Cast bolt?
Guess what?
19 hits.
Oh,
imagine that Viridia is just Prisma, but without like really awesome powers, like
There
the
you go.
ability to do anything.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that.
He can make great pickles.
Can I have a D6, please?
Yeah, do you want orange or red?
Orange.
Can I have one of your 30 D6?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What's this shit? 11, 12, 17, 20, 29, 29 lightning damage.
29 lightning damage.
that's pretty
You
good.
get the first shot off on him as you shoot your hands forward, and this bolt of energy just hits him and begins to electrocute him on his chest. And it burns through the monk robes he's wearing as he just looks even more angry.
All right, I guess we're getting violent then.
Tallman, it's your turn.
Okay. Right as he charges at me and all this shit happens, I pull out the hilt of the sword,
Okay,
drop it.
you're gonna drop your sword.
Yeah.
Which
And
one?
The
The sun sword.
yeah, the sun sword.
Clang, 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 clang.
And then I have the trident, the loop of spears, and I'm
Okay.
going to start pulling at the rope that ties them around my waist. Just have it fall as soon as it can.
Okay.
I'm going to look him in the eyes and say, "Is killing a man who works to heal Barovia something the Morning Lord would desire so strongly he would have an agent
of himself do so.
You blaspheme him. I have to stop you.
I have done no such thing. I have only insulted you.
You'll die anyways.
That's 6 seconds.
Okay. It's the end of my turn.
Ira.
Tallman, I don't think there's any convincing him. I think our only option is to fight.
6 seconds. What are you doing?
Yep. Then I will. Damn, man. I'll try one more time. The whole person.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, that beats it.
He resists the second time as he continues forward, holding onto the mace. It's his turn. Unfortunately, his magic damage he can do with his mace was dispelled this turn.
That's very fortunate in my opinion.
Yeah, it's very nice. But it kind of sucks. So he takes the mace and he is going to bring it down on top of you, Tolman. Twice. 18. 25.
Alright. I bat one away with my shield.
So just one hit.
Yeah.
And what would have normally done a lot of radiant damage was dispelled by Seymour, fortunately. It's 9 bludgeoning damage by the mace. And then at the end of his turn, it just begins to light again.
Thank you, Seymour.
Your turn, Seymour.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
To do what?
I'm not going to ask that. That's a mean thing to ask. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I should have looked at this before. I'm casting Arcane Hand.
Okay.
Bigby's hand.
No, this is Arcane Hand. It's different.
Bigby's hand and Arcane hand is the same thing.
We don't know who Big B is. This is just hand.
And I'm gonna use Grasping Hand.
You're going to try to hold on to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Seymour casts a spell and his massive hand comes out of his book and it begins to go over and grab onto the angel.
It's a grapple, so strength contest.
Strength contest.
And I get advantage.
Oh, shoot.
And wow.
Double 12.
Did not help.
Double 12.
What'd you get?
I'm using Inspiration.
Oh, boy.
And that's a 10, right?
Yeah.
So
Jack looks weird.
No, they all look like trash. It's bad.
What the
It's nightmarish.
that's a 30.
Can you
Yeah,
show that? Can you show that
30 does
to the
it.
fans, please? Just put it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrifying. It's Logan now. Oh, my God. It's focusing.
Shit, are we out of focus now?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
That was
Okay.
pretty quick. Logitech camera. Good
You weave the hand around. What color is the hand?
It's my golden white kind of color. So
This golden.
so think
hand.
like in the center, it's like all like a cloudy white, and then it's like edge is outlined.
Oh,
in
that's
gold.
so cool. And it goes over and just grabs him, and he grasps on it. You watch as his arms immediately just down to his side, and he's locked in there. He's trying to break free, but he can't.
It's a bonus action to crush. So we're gonna do that.
And you just watch as he begins to get crushed.
I politely crush him,
You're
I
like,
don't want to do this.
stop it!
and he takes 5 damage.
Oh, that's nice. You get a bonus.
You just hear him trying to struggle away as he's getting crushed before you, Tallman.
I
Ari.
So did you get anything back from him? Did you talk to him at all? Fruity, I know you can hear me. Nothing? Alright, fireball.
Oh fuck!
Your fireball just right on his
Just
back.
hits him.
Lobbing it.
Blow open you explode the table. Table is completely destroyed in fire, and I believe he just fails, right?
But he can't
Oh,
move.
well, he's grappled. So
How's he gonna make a debt?
While he's grappling, he's restrained. Yeah.
I believe so.
Minor question.
Yeah.
My ideal changed when I took that dark thing. Is my ideal gone too? Is it back to
It
normal?
doesn't change. You just get a new ideal, and I think you got a flaw.
It adds 1.
No, I got an ideal. Do I retain that after I lose?
You should never lose any of your characteristics. Never in the game does it replace
Yeah,
your.
you just
your,
get another
your
one.
stuff. You just get a new one.
So
So
does
yes,
it
you have your
fail?
old one back, and the one from the dark gift is gone.
which is why I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
the dark gifts weren't that bad because it wasn't altering your personalities; it was just adding on to them.
It fucks up this situation right now, but I don't have any names.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways,
That's not how you would have handled it.
he has,
as Tom.
if he's grappled and restrained, he just has
Shitty
disadvantage on the
Okay.
dex save. But he has advantage because he has magic
So
resistance,
normal roll.
and he gets an 11.
So what do you have?
I actually think this could actually be
Can I have
really cool.
66, please?
Oh damn it!
Like as Tom.
Orange one.
Orange, please.
He has way bigger wisdom save than I thought he did.
It's fine.
Because I was just looking at his stat, not his,
Keep
his
rolling
actual
the
bonus.
keep rolling the shitty one. It's fine.
Ooh, 20.
Fucking angel, his wisdom's like a 20.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, damn, is he on like 2s?
31 fire damage.
31 fire damage.
Yep.
Alright.
And then I
Damn.
Then I twin spell that.
Oh.
Another blast of fireball. You guys feel the heat hit you as Ari just cast this fireball twice. You know, the same fireball that wrecks,
Yeah.
you know, Troll Skull Alley.
I always hated this spell, but it works really well.
Another save?
Yes, please. I take
8. He's just crushed down by the hand, being blasted by fire.
By the way, the hand has an AC and hit points. So.
Oh, are we killing the
nice.
hand too?
What?
30,
Oh, maybe.
33.
That's a good question.
Ooh, dude. It's tough.
With what I say?
Yeah.
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 29, 32 damage.
You mean like conflicting ones? I feel like it makes perfect sense. It just sucks in the situation.
Let me think about it. How much damage you get?
32.
Jesus.
What kind of save did he have to make?
For
For fireball is a dex,
Dex.
right? Okay, the hand would probably take damage too then, right?
Can the hand take damage?
Yeah, it has an AC and
then
it.
yes.
Okay.
So it needs to make dex saves too.
How much health does it
It's
have?
gonna fail. It has my maximum hit points, so
Nice.
57.
Well,
Where's your
if
tip?
it doesn't succeed the dex saves,
It doesn't.
it's
If
gonna
it
die.
doesn't make at least one of them, it's gonna die. So it needs to make one of them.
That is my that's my max. What did you say?
I was
It's
just wondering where your
just
temporary
authority.
points
Yeah, but it's right.
I feel like it makes perfect
Well,
sense.
I think
That's a
you're
3.
not breaking your.
So,
your-
you
I'm
take-
saying this is what's leading me
you
to
have to
the
roll twice?
decision that's about
Yeah.
to happen.
I know.
Sort of justifying it,
Oh.
I guess.
That's 15.
That beats it?
Come on, beat it.
Yeah, that beats it.
Yes.
So
So-
you would take, I did 30 and then 32, so 45.
Yeah. So it's not dead yet.
Okay.
So it's hanging on.
You guys see the abbot. His entire right side of his
It's
face is
holding.
completely burned. The right side of his hair is completely gone, and his angelic form is still there, but he looks far gone and lost now that a piece of him is just burned away. Some of the feathers off of his wings have gone. He looks
And
destroyed.
I'll say, this isn't what the Morning Lord wants.
Tallman, he will respond to you and say, "You don't know what he wants."
It's not wrong.
It's true. He's not wrong.
Maybe I do not, but it seems as though you have lost track.
The fireball in the middle of the fireballs going off.
My friends are defending me against you. If your vendetta is against me, do not harm them. I'm going to cast Aid.
Everybody gets 5 hit points.
Just my hand as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
It's an hour.
These are
Party
10.
heal.
These are 10 hit points.
No, it's like temporary max. It's weird. It's a weird
okay.
spell.
It's a second level.
Cindric says it.
Nice. Oh, cool. That's awesome. That's the end of my turn.
I want to tell you about this character. Anyway,
So, let me
alright,
see
cool.
if I can
Ira, it's your turn.
Override my max as 76. Yep, there we go. Okay. He's grappled and restrained.
So I'm putting on my glove. Yep. And I'm holding them.
Is it a shining glove?
I'll pull out my
Snakeskin.
dagger and my short sword.
So Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's
Slash
right.
slash. Slash slash.
Okay, you have advantage.
Swing.
Dude, that dice. Maybe I won't use that dice for this character. Dirty 20.
That hits.
Oh, and a crit. Right when I say maybe I won't
Wow.
do it. And I'll put my sneak attack on that hit.
Okay, roll
yeah, you
that
will.
damage.
It's saying sorry.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, it's saying sorry.
Sorry.
Thank you. And they're both magical, if that's
You
important.
guys are gonna fucking kill him.
I'm not trying to kill him.
I'm not either, clearly.
I need another... Let's see. So, this is sneak attack. This is the d4s from the crit. So I need one more d6. Thank you. Look at my fucking big dice.
Nice. The
Ooh.
thick of dice. That's a jack dice right there.
Yes, it is. 3,
It's
6,
the big boy.
10, 16.
Where'd you buy those?
Game core.
Oh.
27. Let's see. Nice.
Yeah.
They sell
So, what?
they sell D100s at
35.
Crazy Squirrel that are like
Alright.
just a big.
That's where I got that die. They did not have them when I was there. So I killed them.
How do you stab him? He's not dead. How do you stab him while he's being grappled and being fireballed?
As the fireballs are going, as the last one goes and the heat is still like singeing, I'll use the light from the fireball and the way that it's moving around the hand to kind of duck in and look for the like hole. Like if it's gripping, then there'd be holes in the grip, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab through those holes.
And you just blood just spurts out of him as he just reels back as you stab him into his back and pull the blades out as he just kind of weakenly sits in the hand. It's his turn.
Can I flavor that real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Because the hand, it's translucent and just force. So I think you technically could stab through it. But
Oh,
anyways,
shoot.
I imagine that when blood comes out, it kind of like swirls around in the
Oh
sauce.
yeah, it doesn't even come out. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's crazy. He is going to take the mace and he's going to try to attack the hand that he's on. He has disadvantage on attacks, I believe. Right?
Well, if he's restrained, I don't think he even can attack, can he?
You
No,
can
he can
still
attack.
Yeah.
It has disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
And disadvantage on dex saves.
Hey, ooh, I'm stupid.
And it hits it goes for
Needs
one.
to be a 20.
A 20?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's a 17. So that's wait.
What the fuck? This
Okay,
spell is
that's a
awesome.
22. Sorry,
It's
I was
really
rolling
cool.
disadvantage. 22. No, it is disadvantage. So
It's
9,
master hand.
17 doesn't hit. And yeah, 14 doesn't hit either. He just kind of struggles and he's trying to pull the mace out to try to bring it down, to try to even hit the mace and hit the hand, and he can't do it. That's the end of his turn. It's Seymour.
Okay, I can move it 60 feet as a bonus action.
Okay.
So, back of the room.
Where?
Probably like over here somewhere. So,
I'm gonna drag him through the table, just smash into it.
No, I destroyed the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Okay.
I fireballed.
Man, we're fucking him up.
Yeah.
You guys are mean.
All right, you just kind of shove him over into the corner.
and yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. That's just my bonus action. So,
Okay.
I'm foregoing my action.
All right.
I will ready a chaos bolt
For what?
for if he breaks out and is going to attack.
Okay. Tallman.
Make my way over to him.
All right. Get right in front of him.
You don't deserve any of this. And I mean you no harm.
And I'm gonna put my hand like on his shoulder as I'm saying
Okay.
this.
He's like trying to struggle to get out.
I'm simply asking you to reconsider.
Lay on hands for 35 hit points.
If your mind is set, then you may kill me. But not my allies.
He kind of stops for a second. He looks up at you. You're a fool.
That makes two of us.
Ira, it's your turn.
Shit, man. I'll come up to here. I'll sheath the sword.
Okay.
Pull out, and with my bonus action, cast Shadow Blade and prepare to throw it if he attempts to attack Tallman.
Okay. It's his turn. He,
Do what you will.
He grabs onto his hand, onto his thigh, and with his left hand, and you watch he does the same thing. He heals himself for 20 hit points. He just... Let me go.
Please.
He's just going to keep attacking you.
Then it isn't your fight.
That's exactly my fight.
If he continues to attack me and I fall, I can't determine what happens next. It's a fight between me and him. I suggest the three of you leave. And I'll step back. Just a couple feet.
I dispel the spell.
He falls onto the ground. Alright.
Is he just standing there?
Well, it's not his turn yet.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Or are we just continuing to hold?
I'll just
Take
continue
a
to
hold
hold.
of this arm.
Tommy?
I'm holding to.
Yeah, my sword's a little ways away. Well, on my turn I'll go. All of you, please.
Can't move yet. It's not my turn.
Oh, it's your turn. If it's at the end of Thomas' turn.
Are you getting your sword? Sorry.
That's what Tolman says.
Go get out of here. Are you going to get your
No,
sword?
wait, no.
I can't move.
That was Colton's
No,
comment.
no, I
He was
totally
saying-
understand.
Because you said, "Oh, my sword's a little bit away," and then you made it sound like you were gonna go get it,
No,
and then you
I'm
made a
just
statement instead.
realizing
Got it,
that.
got it.
Yeah, no.
What are you doing,
okay.
Aaron?
Go. Please.
You want me to leave the room?
Yes. I don't want the abbot to endanger you. Or anyone else in Barovia.
So you're gonna fight him unarmed? I'll start slowly.
You guys have
backing
6
away.
seconds. Like, you can't just have this whole conversation.
I
What
know.
are you
I'm
doing?
going to slowly back away. That's what I'm saying. So
He's
you're gonna
get
fight
a
him
turn
unarmed?
now.
Okay.
I'm gonna back away. I'm not gonna leave
You
the
back
room.
up. He stands up and he looks over at you and he says, and he just kind of pulls his backpack and he looks down at you and he says, "For the glory of the morning, Lord." And he pulls up his mace and it begins to glow again and he brings it down on top of you. 14 doesn't hit, right?
No.
22 hits, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
25 damage. 7 of it's bludgeoning, 18 of it is radiant.
Jacob.
Yep.
Since I only used a bonus action on my turn
Mm-hmm.
and dispelling my thing, which is basically just losing concentration, and now I see that he's attacking him,
Mm-hmm.
can I still do something?
No, because readying an action is specific, and it's like you're preparing for
These
something to
two-
happen. When that happens, you're like, "Oh shit!" and you're gonna do it. Your turn's literally next though. So
Okay.
Both
you
of
two
them
can do
prepare
your
an
shit though.
action,
You
yeah.
throw your Shadow Blade through your Chaos Bolt
If you want to, yeah.
if you want to.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20
I'm
hits.
going to.
Okay. You just chuck the Shadow Blade down.
24.
24 hits.
I'll get sneak
You
on
have
it,
sneak
too.
attack on that Shadow Blade.
Can I have one of those?
Shadow Blade and finesse.
It is
Yes.
finesse.
Okay, then you can get
That's why I took it. However, I found out I have a blade that emits daylight and a shadow blade. So I literally just... Oh, I'm stupid. Is it dim light in this room? It's the morning, Lord. It's definitely probably not. Maybe it is. Maybe the firewall got rid of light.
Yeah, it's dim light.
Cool. Is it a crit? It's not a crit. Okay. Regular damage.
20.
7, 13, 19, 24 damage on my end.
Oh my god. Alright.
25 psychic damage.
You both did like psychic damage. You shoot the Chaos Bolt, you throw the Shadow Blade, they strike into him and he just... And he steps forward, he's still alive, just holding on. Seymour, it's your turn.
That's such a cool concept that we're like, don't do it. And he attacks him and we just like burst his mind.
Yeah.
Instant.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do what I was gonna do.
Okay.
I'm just kind of chilling back here, leaning against the wall,
Okay.
Okay.
and
Watching this whole...
hoping that no
Go
one
down, go
dies.
down?
Yeah.
Alright.
And preparing counterspell, but I don't think I have to actually repair that because it's a reaction.
Yeah, you don't. You could prepare to dispel magic. That way, I mean, you can be ready for
Alright.
both situations.
Oh, it's my turn?
But-
Unless Seymour's doing anything else.
No.
Feels kind of redundant at that point.
How does he look?
His body's burned. He healed himself. He looks a bit crazed in the eyes because of the psychic damage he just took. He looks really weak.
I'm gonna do another chaos bolt.
All right, roll attack.
Oh, that's a 5. Just a 5. Guess it doesn't matter.
What was it?
It was a 5. 9,
14.
15, plus 7.
22.
22 hits.
10. Uh, 22 psychic damage again.
22 psychic damage?
Yeah.
So you rack his mind with more psychic damage. He's still standing there, just barely. He kind of falls down on one leg at one point, and then stands up, holding onto his balance, holding onto the mace, still standing forward.
Is it my turn?
Yep.
Okay. Look him in the eyes one last time.
Mm-hmm.
If 2 of the Morning Lord's faithful are to fight, may the better of us win. And I clench my fists and just kind of hold my arms down. And I'm going to emit a thunder wave.
Okay.
Make a Constitution save.
You have that spell? That's cool.
Yes, I do.
21.
Okay, I'll take that.
He takes 7 thunder damage. I'm sorry.
You shoot the thunder wave back. He hits the corner of the room, and he falls down, and the wings just kind of sag downwards as he lays down there holding onto the mace, and he looks up.
You are not the Morning Lord's chosen.
Your turn, Ira.
Do what you choose.
I'm gonna call the sword to me,
Okay.
the Shadow Blade,
Okay.
and I'm gonna prepare to throw it if Tallman falls.
Tallman looks fine. This
That's what
dude
I'm
is in a corner, beaten and bloodied and burned.
That's why I'm not
Okay,
doing
alright.
it. Tallman said, I want my fight, so I'm giving him his fight.
It's his turn. He
But if Tallman falls, I'm going...
pushes upward and staggers.
This is pitiful. You don't need to do this. You're defending your ideals, not your god.
I'm an angel.
Not
I'm a Morning
anymore.
Lord. This is what I do.
He swings one more time. 1, 2.
Oh.
Drops the mace. Falls down onto his knee. And he's on both knees now, just sitting there. It's very pitiful. Seymour, are you doing anything?
Pulling out a cigarette.
Okay.
I'm just
All
kidding.
right.
I'll say, go home to your lord and cast Chaos Bolt again.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Go home to your lord.
Counter spell.
Oh.
What level spell is Chaos Bolt?
I was casting it at 5th level.
Holy.
At 5th level?
Yeah.
You need a roll for that.
Hate him.
Unless you're going to cast Counterspell at a higher level.
I'll cast it at 4th.
Oh yeah, there's a...
Alright. You cast it at 4th. You say that
You have
as
to
you
roll.
just go home to your god. And there's this clanging of metal sound as you look down, the spell's gone. And you look over and
What?
She's casting at 5th.
He's
Still
going
has
4th.
to-
He has to roll 4th.
oh, you have to roll for it. I'm sorry.
What am I rolling? Like, it's just, I have to beat a...
Counterspell's a 3rd level spell, right?
Yes.
It will get rid of 3rd and below. Oh, if you
But you
cast it
cast
at
it
4th,
at-
though, it gets rid of 4th. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way that it works is you roll
Beat a
d20. You have to beat a 15. You roll d20 plus your
Spell.
intelligence modifier. It's
So-
just whatever your spellcasting modifier
And the
is. It's not
DC
your
is,
attack
is 10
Fif-
plus, so this
10
would be...
plus spells level.
So
15.
15 still?
Yeah, so
Okay.
Chaos Bolt, she has it 5th level, so it's technically a 15.
Okay. And I add my intelligence modifier?
Yeah, you add your intelligence modifier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Same thing I just described. Ping, the spell's gone. You look over and Seymour's holding out his hand. Tallman?
Sometimes you have to let people decide their own fate.
He already chose his fate.
She's right, but it's not ours
You don't
to
deserve
deliver,
this.
I don't think.
walk away. Attack of opportunity if he wants.
No. He still has his mace in his hands. He's on his knees. Ira?
It's your decision, Tallman. We're walking away.
No. It's his, and it's yours.
I'm not gonna kill him.
Nor am I. If he chooses to die, that'll be one of his many horrible decisions. If he chooses to wait, that is up to him.
I'll hold my blade again, holding it out, waiting for see if he dives at Tallman. If he dives
Okay.
at Tallman, I'm gonna throw it.
He holds out his hand, and the mace whoop, comes back to his hand. And he's on the ground. He just slowly stands up again, and he takes the mace and he hurls it down over. And it's like gaining more and more light and energy as it goes straight towards Tallman. 22.
It's a hit.
22 again.
It's 2 hits.
That's 50 damage.
I'm
See,
down.
50.
Mm-hmm.
As Tallman falls, I throw the sword.
You guys watch as the mace just goes and strikes Tallman in the back of the head as he's walking backwards, and it almost explodes behind him as Tallman falls onto the ground, and you chuck the Shadow Blade. Roll attack.
Dirty 20.
How do you kill him?
It just goes through. So as Tallman falls, as he gets right at the height, I'll just chuck the blade, and so before he can react, it just pierces straight through his heart and sends a shock up to his brain.
And he just stops as he has this moment of shock in his eyes, and he just smiles, and he falls backwards onto the ground, and his wings are just splayed out as he lies there. Both Tallman and him just, and the dust just kind of settles in the room. After a small moment, there is a glimmer of light that begins to shine around his body.
I'm gonna go heal Tallman if I
And it begins to glow, and you watch as his body begins to transform into these small, like glowing, what's the word I'm looking for?
Particles?
Globules, particles, golden particles that begin to go into the air, and they slowly begin to spill out the window and up towards the clouds, and just completely dissipate.
That wasn't how I expected us to be spending this game.
And you go over to Tallman.
I'm gonna heal him.
How much do you heal him?
Cure wounds at use my last 4th level spell.
I technically took massive damage if you want to roll.
Oh my god.
Roll a con save.
Can I have
Okay.
a D8, please? Do I need to?
21.
Alright, sure. You don't use any body parts.
Cool. Oh yeah, because
That's an option. That can happen.
when
You
you drop,
get
I think.
13 hit points back.
Okay.
You come back to life. Tallman. Not come back to life. You just wake up. And you turn over. Abbott's gone. There's just explosions that have hit this room.
Give me 1 second.
I go back upstairs. Slowly.
As you're about to go upstairs, is he coming down the stairs? Is Cloven. And he looks down. What's going on down there?
How long has it been?
A few seconds. He made his choice.
And
Oh.
where is he now?
With his lord.
You walked away and gave him a chance. I wasn't going to give him the chance to kill you.
Thank you. Right now I couldn't tell you who is more deserving of life, but I personally appreciate your opinion.
If Abbott's gone and he's like dead, I'll do that thing for you, buddy.
Alright.
That works.
Ready not soon.
Okay, I'll go get my wine. And he goes upstairs.
Who's going to take care of the mongrel folk while you're gone?
Oh, so they've come downstairs now, or did
The one dude has.
Yeah, he just
okay.
walked down the stairs himself.
I'll just open their cages.
Is
they
that
will not do well.
That's not a very good idea.
Oh, they won't go down to Crest. They'll just stay in here. If the abbot's gone, go where they want. They'll be fine.
Do you know of the woman in the courtyard?
Hmm?
The woman with wings.
Oh. That's...
Barshinkyo.
Nope.
Oh, okay. That was close.
You don't even know what her name is yet.
Your name is Barshinkyo.
In your mind.
Oh shit. She's telepathic.
Yeah.
Marzina?
Perhaps the woman with bad wings?
Yeah, that's Marzina. She's my second cousin.
She seems very distraught.
Yeah, she always thinks people are hunting her. She's fine.
What if we let her go?
If you let her go, she'll probably fly to the ends of the mist and try to escape it and then eventually die. Because she thinks people are hunting her for some reason. I don't know, man. Ugh. She's crazy. Which is why she wanted wings, and then she tried to fly away. We had to tie her down.
I don't understand. 1 second you wanted to take care of him, and now that he's gone, you just don't care?
Maybe speak to Godfrey.
Well, no, I had my loyalty to him. But if he's gone, I don't have that loyalty anymore. I served my purpose. I've got integrity and honor, buddy. Okay? And that's done now. The little baby head slithers its little snake tongue. And my family, they'll survive. They've got food and they're fine. They're just, you know.
I start walking out. I don't know what to think anymore.
Cloven.
Huh?
Did your master have anything here that could bring back the dead besides himself?
No.
You're sure?
What? I didn't even know you could bring back the dead.
Scrolls or gems.
His magic was
I don't
devoured.
know what that is. What? Scrolls?
Yes.
I don't know if there's any scrolls around here, man.
His magic was divine.
Yes,
Wasn't
but
anything we could
there
retrace.
are material components, even for divine magic.
And now they are gone.
I don't know what that is.
Well, if
Diamonds.
a scroll may exist,
Ooh, are there diamonds somewhere?
There might be. Do you know where they are?
if a scroll may exist, there might be a chance.
He was an angel.
That's true.
Maybe his magic came from somewhere higher than what we're capable of achieving.
Yes, but it doesn't hurt to look.
It's true.
Where was he last?
In the corner. I'll walk over there and see if anything was left.
As
Nope.
no.
It's like Jedi status. His robes are still there. It's awesome.
As Ari walks over, I'll look up at Tallman and I'll say, "You're still fighting. He wasn't."
That's what I tried to tell him.
And that's why you're here and he's not.
And that is the last thing I told him. Thank you.
Could be similar
And we're
to
friends. Can't just let you die.
the
It's a first.
the soldiers in Argynvostholt.
What's the
They
first?
Lost the light of their lord. Something similar seems to have been happening with him.
I have
While
known
this
many.
talking goes on, I want to find a shovel and start digging a grave.
Okay.
I haven't met many beyond my clan. The people I used to live with back in our home before it was destroyed. The travelers I went with in hopes to save them, they were normal commoners. Nothing special, nothing evil in particular. But none of them ever believed anything like that. So I appreciated.
None of them believed in friendship.
To the death. No.
No loyalty.
That's
They
why the
were
four
true
of us.
adventurers.
That's why the four of us are still standing and they aren't. We watch out for each other. To the end.
Excuse me, I'm going upstairs.
And I believe that is why we will defeat Strahd.
Looking for the scroll.
Yes.
You head upstairs. What do you
I'll
do?
help.
I don't think we went through like the room that the abbot was in before.
This is the room that he was
No, the when we first came here and we went
The
upstairs.
room that Clover was in.
in. Oh, Cloven. Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Cloven, not Clover.
Got it. Yes, S17, the loft in Belfry. The wooden stairs climb 20 feet to a loft, pitched roof, and a door in the center of the south wall. Unlit lanterns hang from the rafters, and a rope dangles from a bronze bell lodged in the belfry 30 feet overhead. The room is filled with the sound of, well, not really. It's very cold. A black shroud covers a humanoid shape lying on a wooden table.
No, maybe we did
Again?
land in her.
It's not again, it's still in here.
This is just the same one.
A
Oh,
cot
there's a-
heaped with furs rests in the northeast corner, surrounded by empty wine bottles. An oil lamp burns atop a nearby table, silhouetting a squat creature that has 2 heads, which is not.
It's not.
And that's all you see.
Can I just investigate this
Sure.
room?
I will
Investigate
assist
the
you.
room. Go ahead.
I have not much help. It's alright, he never is.
It's alright.
Hey, Viridia helped out pretty well though.
16.
If I can focus. There is a few bottles of Red Dragon Crush that Cloven is currently picking up and grabbing and putting on his person. There is nothing else in this room other than the furs and the thing on the table. You go through the thing on the table, and as you throw it over, you look down, and beneath the shroud lies a creature made of stitched together body parts, and you recognize some of these body parts as your own. You recognize the arm looks exactly like yours, left leg is exactly like yours, and the nose as well.
Creepy.
What? Is that true for all of us?
Do you walk over and look at it?
Sure, I'll walk over there. Yeah. I was helping her investigate
No,
anyways.
you see bits of yourself. You see like your hair, your shoulders, and like your midsection.
How was he doing that?
Doing what?
Could be an
Look
illusion.
at this, Tallman. Maybe you'll see some of yourself.
Tom, it's the same thing you saw last time when you guys came up here and you looked at this body. You throw over the cover on the thing on the table. You see bits of your own body as well. Your ears, which are like those deer-like ears. Your gigantic hands, and your shoulders.
I've seen this before. If you see yourself, it may be some kind of an illusion. Or maybe not.
I'm gonna try to move it.
As soon as you touch it, your eyes play tricks. Where it truly lies upon the table are chopped up body parts, all of them taken from cold, gray, lifeless women. All of them waiting to be stitched together into something blunt. You all see that.
Oh, we all see the illusion.
You all,
fade?
as soon as Ira touches it, the illusion fades, and you just see bits of a woman.
Damn.
Let's leave. There's nothing here for us.
We forgot to search the bottom of this other place.
And then do what you choose.
I'm not there.
Cloven, is there anywhere besides this room that your master worked?
No, I really just kind of stayed in here a lot. They're downstairs.
And downstairs.
Let me
Yeah.
check downstairs.
He takes one of the barrels. Oh!
How much do you drink?
Huh?
How much do you drink? How many barrels a day?
I've seen his like.
Mm,
They drink to live.
I don't know.
They're an interesting kind of person.
A lot.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Are you ever sober?
Oh no. Being drunk keeps me sane.
I'm really tempted to make him sober now.
I'm gonna go back
That's gonna be a
downstairs.
tough ass.
Huh?
I'm gonna go back downstairs.
You go back downstairs.
And then down
Lay on
to
hands, you can remove poison.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You go out there, you see that bat lady creature still trying to fly away. And are you going anywhere specific?
Down these stairs.
Oh, going down there.
Yeah.
Alright, you head down. You go into the cellar.
I think we've been in here before.
We have.
Mm-hmm.
The stone steps descend 20 feet into a cellar that contains 10 barrels of wine, an L-shaped wooden rack packed with wine bottles. Yeah, this is where you found the in one of the things.
Here's feast.
Yes.
All right, go back upstairs.
And you make your way back upstairs.
We could always go back to the Amber Temple.
No.
Would that not be a waste of time? Why would we do that?
Wasn't
Those
one of the-
magical cards you keep, are those there again?
No, but the man that we need to bring back wasn't one of the powers to give life.
Yes.
We could bring him back. I don't know if it's worth it though. I don't know if any of us taking one of those powers again is worth it.
We could confront our ally. I believe he is still here. Who took the curse personally?
Casimir?
Yes.
I'm ready to go. You guys are. Are we gonna go? We gonna go fight him right now?
No.
No.
Okay.
Would you mind staying here? We can come get you when we're ready to leave Kresk.
Do the people of Kresk
In
fear
here?
you?
Oh,
Do the people of Kresk fear you?
probably.
It would be wise for him to stay here.
I would fear me.
You should stay here. Take
Let's
care of
hope
your
Strahd
family.
shows
Drink,
that's
drink and
something.
eat your fill, and we'll come get you when we're ready to fight. Okay?
I feel as
Really?
though he will
Yes.
do that anyway.
Can I go in the cellar?
Sure.
And he runs down in the cellar.
We may not find him when we return.
He may have died of alcohol poisoning.
He may die within the next 15 minutes.
Don't worry, I got the liver of a bear.
Literally?
He might.
He pops out. Yeah, literally.
Let's leave.
He'll be fine.
I'm gonna go find Seymour.
That dude's badass.
That's why he's an ally.
I'll drink any poison. Yeah, fuck you.
I've poisoned you. Fuck you. He's like the guy in Princess Bride. He's treated poison so much that he's immune to it. You make your way outside. You see Seymour off. There's a graveyard actually over here. And you see
Alright, there
Seymour
goes.
is found a shovel and he's currently digging a hole.
What's the difference between a graveyard and a cemetery? Which one's
One
a
of them's
church?
religious. One of them is a
One of them's connected to a church. Which one is it?
cemetery.
Makes sense. Maybe.
Do you need help?
Yes.
Seymour. Tolman, can I use your shovel?
If I came out here, yeah.
He's not out there.
And I'll go. Can I find a shovel then?
Yeah, you just find a shovel.
I'll help him.
Okay. You after a few minutes, you guys dig about a 3-foot hole.
Okay, well, it needs to be
Yeah.
deeper than that.
Yeah.
How deep do you want to
6
go?
feet.
6 feet.
All right, you dig a 6-foot hole
Needs to be
after
like-
about 30 minutes.
6 feet long.
All right, you do it.
Graveyards are actually the ones in churches.
Well, shut up.
I know, it's weird.
And then I open my bag and I pull out Lord Wachter.
He looks a little not as fresh as he used to be, but you've
He's getting buried anyway, so.
been there.
And then I start filling it back in.
As soon as you start filling it back up, you hear a voice call out from behind you. You two. What are you doing?
I look back.
It's Rudolph. Dr. Rudolph.
Burying someone?
aka Ratavia.
Remember.
Burying someone.
Yes.
Who are you burying?
Lord Wachter.
Lord Wachter. How do you get all the way over here?
We kidnapped him.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
I was checking on what's going on up here. You guys kind of came alone. I wanted to make sure you weren't gonna, get in any trouble.
Trouble's over.
All right. You just you brought that body up here, buried him in the abbot.
Sure.
All right. Very interesting.
Thanks, Ari.
What?
I said thanks, Ari.
One second.
doing?
Looking at the reflections in the glass, trying to get a perfect line because I'm a fucking idiot. I'm gonna put these cards down and I'm never talking again. I'm a child.
You're a child, you
He
said.
says, before you kind of finish burying him, he walks over and he says, you know, I don't mean to intrude on you, but I knew you had the body on you. I saw you kind of left it out the other night. Were you planning on bringing him back to life?
I was.
Oh, you're not anymore?
No.
Why not?
Because we just killed the last person I knew that could do it.
Pulls out a spell scroll, the diamond attached to it.
Where did you find that?
I've had it.
You just keep it for special occasions?
Yeah, for parties, you know.
What spell is it?
Ray's dead.
Can I get a quick recap for
Get
myself and all the viewers? Who is Rudolph? Just for the context.
Rutavio, the vampire hunter? Dr.
Oh,
Rudolph
there you
Van
go.
Esmeralda's.
Esmeralda's master?
We met him last game.
Mm-hmm.
He says, I've got little things like that lying around. I like to call them, you know, I like party tricks. That's a fun name for it.
That's a very good party trick.
Unfortunately, it won't work for this.
Why not?
He's been dead for years.
Really?
Yes. There's a 10-day limit on Ray's dead, unfortunately.
Why the fuck does the book tell me this? Book!
It works, okay? Just work.
Apparently,
Does he not know that?
apparently it just works. You know, you should just try it.
What?
Maybe it'll work. You never know.
The
You know,
rules
magic
in
weird.
Barovia are weird.
That's true.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm game.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll cast it.
yeah.
Can you cast? You can just cast it, right? You don't
What
have to
level
roll
is
for
it?
Huh?
What level is
It
it?
depends on the level.
2, 3?
I
What?
think
What
Ray's dead's.
spell-
I
what
think
level
Ray's
spells
dead's
are
Raised
5
is
or
like
6.
at least
5,
fifth level.
Yeah.
Okay, I think if it can you cast 5th level spells?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. God.
Trickster God shenanigans. Oh, 10 days? No, I mean 10 years. Boop!
Pretty much. For whatever reason, and it's because of the there's a reason. It's because of the
Yeah, I can cast it.
the preservation.
Oh, she's casting-
It's as if it's only been dead for a couple of days, not 10
You
years.
pull him out of the grave.
It's still
and
not
he-
working.
Huh?
Whatever.
I don't want to ruin it.
No, it's fine.
You took him out
It
for
doesn't
10
matter.
days.
Okay, it's
It's
yeah,
up to
10
10
days.
days.
It's 10
Yeah,
days.
We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
The book says so, and I think it's because of the
Gentle
The
repose
preservation.
keeps it
We
keeps
still
body
haven't
it
made
keeps
that
the
10-day
body
mark,
from
though.
decaying,
Yes, it does.
which in theory could.
yes.
That makes Revivify so much better.
Yeah, it does.
It makes Gentle Repose so much better.
Gentle repose, yes. You watch as he kind of
Kind of like clear the dirt out of the way.
spits out a maggot.
I would imagine we would pull him out of the grave.
Yeah, he's out of the
Cast
grave.
it.
Oh,
Hello.
pardon me. What's going on?
We brought you back to life.
No, I died. I died. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Oh. I didn't know that.
We think you came down with the sickness.
Oh.
As a side note, Jacob, at some point, especially if it's been,
What?
There we go.
sorry, at some point, especially if it's been 30 minutes, Ira would go looking for Ari and Seymour. So whenever I
Okay.
would find them,
Oh,
I'll be waited out.
Whatever.
And then Ira walks in.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I'm there too.
And so does Tom.
I
He's
meant
just
to
kinda
mention- I
lying
meant to
there.
mention that earlier, and then things happened. So I was like,
Are you sure I'm not in heaven? Or hell?
No, you're still in Barovia, so maybe the
I'm
latter.
still in hell.
yeah, he
Yeah.
is. We're gonna make it heaven soon, though.
Are you digging a grave for this man?
No,
Whoa.
we were, and then Van Merchten showed up.
Apparently, he had a way the whole time. Didn't know that.
Oh yeah, I got a few tricks up my sleeve.
Do you have any
Call them
more?
party tricks now.
What are
Maybe
the other
you
tricks?
shouldn't.
If I tell you them all, then it wouldn't be very fun. Well, would
It's
it?
true.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
I get it.
Yeah. See, this guy gets. Oh, I'm agreeing with Ira. This is not a good thing.
Doesn't quite feel like
Oh, he's actually, that's Morello told me.
No, it's fine.
What?
It's fine to agree with
If
me.
you have any more healing
Why does she hate me so
tricks
much?
up your sleeve,
No,
I'm not on you.
Wait, I might. Look at my stat.
Well, I'm kind of like I really like tricks too.
Well, hang
so
on, let me look at my stat.
Hold on, I
I'll,
have
I'll,
my
look, I'll look towards Ari. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I got some cure wounds.
I have my own character artist right here. It's a sheet I got.
No?
She really likes diamonds too.
Promise?
If you happen to have those.
yes, diamonds.
I don't got no diamonds. It was the last one. I got cure wounds. I can cure the old man if you want me to. Boop. Begins to heal him. Why did you bring me back to life?
Your daughter needs you.
Yeah. Stella.
Where is she?
She's
She's in town.
well, we're in Kresk now, not Vallaki. We sort of took her from your home.
Something had happened to her. She had-
Something happened to my daughter.
Yeah,
Yes.
she had been brought into.
Wait, you're telling me I died, and you've brought me back to life. How long have I been dead?
Can I ask
I
what
don't
your
know.
last memory was?
Lying on my bed.
Well, from what I understand, you've been dead for quite some time. A few years, in fact.
How old was your daughter?
Few years.
How old was your daughter when you last remember her?
Oh, 11, 12.
She's-
12 years old.
She looks older than that, probably a few
2
years.
or 3 years then.
Right. I would like to see my daughter.
Of course, yeah. We can do that.
He stands up. Oh,
Follow us.
well, where are we?
Kresk.
That's mighty far away.
Yeah.
How did you bring me all the way here? I'm quite fat.
Is he?
Yeah.
We have our secrets.
We put you in a fucking bag.
I'm not telling them that.
Okay, all right. I won't question it. I'm.
Have you seen him?
Oh, I'm
What?
very tall.
And you are?
My name is Nikolai Wachter.
Hey, we have a name.
I love that name. That
good
is a
name.
dope
Good
name.
name.
Yes, and
I am myself.
before I'm going to meet my daughter, would you mind telling me the extent of what's going on here? I'm very confused. Why I'm not in my home.
You're part of a
Dad?
prophecy.
I'm a part of the prophecy.
Yes.
Right?
And a few other things. First off, what is your opinion on Strahd? On Zorvich?
On Strahd.
Yes.
And himself. I simply believe he must be destroyed.
Fantastic. That's why we've
radical.
In
that's,
fact,
Simply, I believe that.
if I truly did die, I would almost. Unfortunately, I would blame my wife.
well,
You would
see,
not be
here's the
mistaken.
thing. Your daughter last night had told us that. Was it her?
Yes.
Told us last night that she thought that your wife does ally with Strahd. At least that's what we believe.
She does.
And that
My wife does speak
And-
with him and talk to him. And only recently, I guess many years ago.
Before
did I-
you continue, it's an important detail to know that we ourselves work against Strahd.
that is important.
Well, that's good to know.
I'll pull out these cards, and these cards prophesize that you and your daughter would help us destroy him.
I don't know what that means, but if we all ally with one another, then maybe that's a good thing. I will trust those who have brought me back to life and sake for some prophecy.
You have been the easiest one to talk to so far, I must say.
Oh, all right.
It is good to have you on our side.
You're welcome. I know how horrible he is. I don't know how I'm going to help in any way, but I can do my best.
Do you have any tricks? Any party
I
tricks?
know how to use a sword.
Do you
Good
have
enough.
anyone who could pledge some sort of allegiance to you?
No.
A sword is pretty
We are
good.
nobles in Vallaki, but we have no other than our cook and our maid, which, after all this time, likely served my wife. God, I need to rest. Ugh.
You should know that 3 untrained swords are much more valuable than 1 trained one.
I will not send them to their deaths.
Well, it's also,
They're not soldiers.
I don't know. If we're fighting Strahd, who is masterfully trained, then perhaps it's better to have 1 trained sword than 3 that don't know what they're doing.
Time will tell.
Let's get him back to his
Yes,
daughter.
yes, we should.
You
and it's
guys-
going to be interesting to explain to her how her father is alive.
We don't know either of them very well.
No, we could let them work it out and just say.
I'd like to talk to Talman on the way back.
I would just like to let everyone know that my family supported Strahd for a long time. I supported Strahd for a long time. Only until the years of my twilight did I realize, well, he's kind of an ass. But if I'm brought back to life, I've already died once. Well, if I have to die again, I might as well try to stop the man.
We appreciate having your help. And if all goes well, then all of us who are fighting will come out alive.
Hopefully. You guys walk down, make your way back down to the Burgomaster's
I
mansion.
love this
What
guy
do you-
so
sorry,
much.
What do you do?
I love him so much.
He's easy.
I'm talking to Norman on the way.
Okay.
So easy to. He's like, yeah, I want to kill him too. Thank you.
Do you mind if I make some coffee?
Ah.
Go ahead, if you remember how.
I know.
Use the bottom cup, it's the oldest,
Got it.
so it'll all dry.
I can erase his.
You can
Tom.
start whenever.
What happened? No.
What exactly are you referring to?
I went upstairs, and the next thing I knew, you were fighting the abbot.
I had a few words for the abbot. Some things that he seemed very misguided in believing. Some things that I questioned. He was not very comfortable with me questioning those actions and his decisions. For some reason, instead of seeing reason itself, he simply lashed out. These two were there during. If my opinion does not suffice, you may ask them theirs.
Why didn't we just leave him be?
I fully intended to. It was not my decision that he die.
We can't be ruthless like this anymore.
I absolutely agree.
We were like that once with the gifts. I think we would have learned our lesson by then.
I simply stated his own truths to him. I did not raise a hand until the very end. I apologize for my statements, but I still hold to them.
All right.
Is that the end of that?
Yeah.
Oh, have you guys finished?
Yeah, we're
Yeah. That was a quick conversation.
Okay.
Unless either of you wanted to jump in.
Not jump in, but because you guys probably come back a little bit or something, right?
No.
Not far.
Seemed pretty non-personal. Basically just said that I didn't mean to kill him. We didn't want to, but it happened.
Yeah.
And he wanted to know why, because he wasn't there when it began.
That's how it happened. Unfortunate.
I'd say it's more than unfortunate.
But I don't think you would have stopped if
What did you say to him,
I didn't.
Tom?
I told him what I thought about what he has been doing. I may not know the Morning Lord as personally as he does, but the Morning Lord opposes Strahd. If I misconceived how the Lord would go about doing this, then I seem to have directly opposed our angel's ideals. If I was not misconceived, then the angel, the abbot, whatever his name would have been, saw as though I had insulted his God. It's his own perception that led to his death.
Is it your own role in this religion to convict people and judge them?
I had no conviction, no judgment. I had no hand
You
in
said
the
that he was not
execution,
fighting Strahd.
because he was not.
He's already helped us gain allies.
I asked him, perhaps in my own words, to continue to do so with the zealousness of an angel. He refused and attacked. will pray to the Morning Lord tonight, one last time. If nothing changes, then I have no more interest in this Lord. It's only Strahd and Barovia from this point out. And hopefully, when we leave, it will just be Barovia and us. I will take responsibility for the abbot's death,
I'm the one that threw the sword.
but I'm the one that cooled his temper.
Jacob, I'm gonna write a note to Periwinkle.
Okay. Paper bird.
Yep.
Okay.
He can read.
Absolute.
What are you going to put on the note?
Burb. Please do not eat.
The note that says "Do not eat." He goes.
Can I roll history to see if I ever remember his uncle's name?
Did I write it?
His uncle's name? Sure. Roll history.
Uncle Sherbert.
Uncle Sherbert.
Yeah.
Obviously.
What the fuck, Cody?
What's Cody doing?
Huh? No.
No.
Taking 20, Cody.
What do you do?
This is currently his profile picture on Twitter.
Why?
Because he thinks he's funny.
I troll my friends. Hashtag not sorry.
I'm glad I don't have any friends.
Okay.
I got
Ooh.
Oh shit, your thing froze. I think it froze right now.
Mine?
Camera?
Yeah, your camera. I think it just froze though. Don't do this to me, camera. Bad camera. Good camera. Okay. You were writing a note. Sorry, somebody asked me something. What was it?
I asked you if I could make a history roll,
To remember the guy's name.
and I got a
that's
14.
14. His name is Bildrith. His name
Okay.
is from Bildrith's Mercantile.
I smudge out Periwinkle's name,
Okay.
and I write Bildrith.
Bildrith. Got it.
And then I write him a note saying that Periwinkle will no longer be needed for the fight against Strahd,
Okay.
and that we cannot bring his mother back, and we do not wish for him to lose his life for no purpose.
Okay. You send it off. You guys make your way back down. Nikolai finds his daughter. He kneels down. He hugs her, and she hugs him as well. She's very confused, and she says, "How are you alive?" And she says, "Oh well, these people brought me back." She says, "Hey, you guys are just really good at a lot of stuff."
We did say that we would try to help as much as we could.
They make their way inside, and they have a moment with one another to just kind of reconvene and talk about everything. Eventually, Esmeralda comes to the rest of the party, and she says, "So, what's up, guys?"
You ready to march?
"Yeah, I'm bored. Where are we going?"
We have one more person to get around here.
2.
"One more?"
2?
Let's go to the Wizards of Wine.
Well, yeah, we have to go to the Wizards of Wine, and we have to figure out how we're going to enter the werewolf den and talk to their
Oh.
co-leader.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
Well, we're going with an army, so
I don't want to bring everyone there. If we all go to the werewolf den, they'll take it as a sign of attack.
If we all go to the den, even a third of us dying could mean the end of everything we began.
I could go with Strahd again. They might see through it this time.
if the prophecy says a werewolf with a secret hatred, would that help us?
I probably couldn't drag her with me.
We fully know who we're discussing, correct?
Yes, the woman. Oh,
And her husband.
when we go there, we should ask for him. Ask for Emil.
He has no interest in fighting Strahd.
He doesn't, but his wife does. And if they know that we're the ones that
wife
saved
may.
Emil,
His
If-
wife is probably more convincing to him than we are.
well, and if they know that we're the ones that saved Emil, maybe they won't kill us on sight.
There's an interesting hope.
They seemed way more loyal to him than who was
Than to
leading them.
Strahd.
He was a brother of sorts, was he not? One of the
The-
higher ups of the werewolf.
He was one of their leaders.
Rudolph and I killed a bunch of them. I don't think we killed their leader, though.
As I understand, they have 2 leaders, or something of the
I don't
sorts.
know exactly how it
We're
works.
not involved in werewolf politics.
I don't know how it works anymore up
I
there.
falsified it.
I used to know. They told us once. I think they only had one boss, and then now they have 2 now that Emil's back up there. Regardless, if you guys killed a bunch of them, maybe, well,
Maybe they shouldn't come.
maybe.
You know, that was a really smart idea of you, Ira. One of the smartest things you said.
Thank you.
One
Maybe
of the
it's
fewest things you've ever said that was actually kind of a good
maybe
idea.
it's not a bad
Maybe
idea
he
to agree with
only-
me.
Don't push it, kid.
Why do you hate me?
I also agree that taking
because
everybody
you're
up to the werewolf den is going to be a sign of force.
Yes.
They're weak.
I said that too.
Simply put, a stupid
That's why I
decision.
agreed with you.
Thank you.
You guys are too similar. Clash.
She's far more attractive.
Mm,
I'll curse you.
by a hair.
You will not.
But
I say it with a smile, like playfully.
I want to hear the answer first.
Glad she didn't hear mine.
Common. What
I
was
got
that
a lot of
you
hair.
said?
Way more hair than he does. How much work this takes?
But only
Your
by
hair
one
is-
of them
is
are you
very-
more attractive.
What do you
Big.
know?
Full of.
Tall guy.
His name's Tallman.
It's a tall guy
I
now.
think his name was Me. If I remember correctly.
If none of you yet understand my culture,
You
we
don't
don't
have a
take names.
I call you Angel Killer.
Ooh, wait,
You
what?
will never call me that.
I thought you said you were going to take the responsibility for it.
I will take it. It will not be my namesake.
I thought you didn't believe in names. Just saying, just saying.
I believe in actions. To be called by one of your actions.
And adjectives.
As a inside joke,
He didn't think it was very funny.
he doesn't think anything is fine.
We shouldn't hide things from her.
Are we going to werewolf den? What is going on, guys?
I was waiting for Ira to decide.
What am I
Why
deciding?
are you letting him decide?
He's pretty smart.
Thank you.
Not nearly as
He's got a
intelligent
lot
as
to
you.
learn.
You're joking, right?
How else to learn but to make mistakes, though?
Uh-huh.
You
Ira?
think that you would have learned not to go into things straight on.
Is it just us
Hey,
going
I
to...
didn't.
Like
I
remember
didn't.
the time you broke your neck?
Yes, but a few minutes ago I didn't.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Go straight
Can I hear this story, please?
Yes.
Are we
We were-
going to sling insults around all evening, or are we moving?
What time is it in game?
Hey, boring tall man. Can you wait 1 second? I need to hear the story. It is, like almost noon.
Oh yeah, we can get there still. I'm
Sorry, please continue.
In the city
Uh-huh.
we lived in before,
Tom's gonna leave.
Okay,
Waterdeep,
walk away.
we were chasing a bearded devil.
It was a good
A
idea.
what?
A bearded devil. They're
A what?
nasty creatures.
You could just call it a devil.
No, he has a
He has like a
tentacle
beard.
Oh.
Yeah. And it like latches onto you.
Yes.
Tries to-
Oh,
Can I turn
God.
into it?
That's what it looks like.
That's nasty.
And
That's what we
these
were fighting.
little devils that have
Oh.
wings. I think they have wings, and they have
Can't
stingers.
turn into that one.
Okay, and you were fighting them. Why?
Because they had this thing that we needed. They took it from us. And the bearded devil was disguised as a tiefling. Do you know what those are?
Yep.
Okay. And it was on a cart. And it was racing through the streets of Waterdeep trying to get away from us. And this one, and I believe...
It was in a lake.
No. It was in a cart.
You said it was in Waterdeep.
Yes, that's the city.
It's the name of the city. It's not actually in deep water.
So, this one and our old friend, Chivas, were both on the cart.
Okay.
He fell off of the cart, and he smacked his head on the pavement, and he snapped his neck.
You just jumped onto a moving cart?
No, I jumped on the cart, then it started moving.
And then the
Where'd you
bearded
jump
devil,
off?
if I remember correctly, pushed him off, and he fell,
trying to-
snapped his neck, and then I brought him back to life.
You brought him back to life. He died?
Almost, like on the brink of his
It's
life
like,
and
it's
death.
like, so when you die,
It's a ballsy move, kid.
it's like I could see my body, and I was like rising up, and I would just like, boop, back into it.
Wow. It's impressive.
And I think I've done that how many times?
It's impressive. Very stupid. Very stupid. You clearly didn't have a plan. But, nonetheless, very
I
impressive.
improv best.
Done some pretty
I'm not
stupid
going to
stuff.
say the number of times you've probably had
Where
to do
were,
that.
where were you during that?
I wasn't there. I was smashing another one's head. No,
Okay.
I think it was something else. I forget what it
Where's
was.
those weird flying things? Not the little ones, the bigger ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you smashed their heads?
Yeah.
That was gross.
That's a big wheel.
Where'd Tommen go?
You have no idea where he is.
To, brood?
Yeah, but if we're going to go now, we need to find him. He was the one that wanted to go, and now he's gone, and now we got to find him to go.
Make a perception check.
It's probably not far.
I'm a little far.
13 passive.
You turn, you see him walking up the stair, the hill back up to the abbey. Like super far away.
Tommen!
That, he doesn't hear you.
If he's already like on the slope.
I'll go get him. I click my boots and sprint.
So I return to Sonic the Hedgehog, and you hear, and Ira the Hedgehog is
Where you
right
going?
next to you.
I'll unclick the boots.
Your
Huh.
story ended rather quickly.
Yeah, it was only a few minutes. We were gonna head out.
Very well. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll have to rejoin the others though. I ran here pretty quickly.
A little disappointed.
Oh well,
We can go back down with him.
he was on his way to get wasted. You guys, you go down, you get everybody together,
Join Clovis.
and Esmeralda just is like sitting back in a chair with her arms up. We have a plan for Werewolf Den.
Are you coming?
Yeah,
Did my
Okay.
story just not prove to you that we don't really make plans?
no. What it proved to me is that you guys need to start making plans.
I usually wait for Ira to come up with the plans.
See, the problem
make-
is,
you.
the problem
Seymour,
is,
you're the smartest person here. and
This
you
is
make
not
plans-
true.
I come up with
I
the
don't
plans.
know why people keep saying
I come
that.
up with the plans
Oh, yeah.
on the spot though.
Uh-huh.
I've been
But hey,
told not to
hey,
make plans.
it was my idea for all of us to turn invisible in the castle, and that worked too, didn't it?
Look, he's real talented.
He's very smart.
He's.
Did I hear that? Did you say I was talented?
Hey, what's your IQ score?
Yeah. Wait, what's that?
It's how you rate intelligence.
Oh.
Did I ever do an IQ test?
No.
Okay.
On the
It's a
scale
clever
of
way of
1
me
to
asking
20,
what's your intelligence
what's
score.
your intelligence?
Oh, what's his actual? I think about a 16ish.
See, he took a test and he's way smarter than me.
Okay, well, my test says.
His wisdom's an 8.
Hang on.
That's why his plans tend to be stupid, but they work.
Also a 16.
Yeah, so mine's also 16.
You're totally smarter than him. No, you're smarter than him. All the same intelligence.
What? Sorry.
I'll never tell. It's 13.
What? Tolman, fuck
Yeah.
you!
What's your
He has like a
intelligence?
20.
Are you serious? It's an 8.
It's fine. That's my wisdom.
You stupid dum dum.
That's why I killed grandmas, you motherfucker.
Okay, alright. You know what?
While
You
she's
can
in this, I
prove
start
me wrong.
pulling her hair back.
Huh?
While she starts talking, I start pulling her hair back.
She moans.
Well, I'm gonna.
No.
She doesn't.
I'm gonna.
Wait, I just need to try something.
Do we need to leave?
Yep, I turn around and I leave.
No, you don't need to leave.
No,
I'm going
You don't
I'm
need to
already-
leave.
I'm already leaving.
And I suck on her ear.
Ah! What are
Alright,
you
bye.
doing?
I walk
There's
out
no
too.
milk in there! Where's the person milk?
Give him like 3 inspiration.
You get one. But she backhands you.
I just want to know
You're right.
where the person milk is.
Ira is so much more intelligent than you.
Why do you think it comes from here?
Because I told him it does.
Why would you tell him that? That's not true.
Even if milk did come from my ears, why would you try to?
The next time I die, do not bring me back.
Have we brought him
We'll
back?
always bring you back, man.
You're not good. You're not leaving me here with
I'm
them.
so screwed.
Hey.
All right, here's the plan. Who's going?
Nope.
5
I
of
got a
us?
plan. So we're gonna go up to the werewolf den, right? And we're gonna go in to do what? Find someone?
Find Emilin and his wife. His wife should join us, according to the cards.
Okay, his wife.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So do
Or
we
his
need
mate.
to stealth in? Well, I think stealth is a good idea. So
It could work, but
They have seen myself there before as a werewolf.
that's also a possibility.
well, you were a werewolf, were you not? So we could go in, and maybe we could. Maybe somebody could scout first. Maybe one of you two could turn into like a werewolf.
He's the best at scouting.
Okay, or you can scout. You can head in and see what's going on. Come back out, give some information, and then we can make our plan from
How
there.
many of them did you kill?
7.
Jacob, at any point did I get a general ballpark on how many wolves are already in there?
There were like
When
16.
you first went in there were 1, 2, a
I'm
child,
trying to count
3,
it.
4,
4?
5.
5.
That
Okay.
we saw.
5 that we
We
saw.
fought
So
16 of them.
So it's not
you
unreasonable.
were aware that there were hunting parties outside of the den. That's
Okay.
why you got in and nobody was in
Okay,
there.
so it's not unreasonable.
Because the only people that were left behind were the 2 guards,
Gotcha.
the
gotcha.
old man, a woman, and a baby.
So it's not unreasonable to think that I could go as any plain run-of-the-mill werewolf and people won't recognize who I am.
Likely.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Here, let me show you. I have some to spare, and I snap and I turn into a werewolf. Disguise self.
You're a very small werewolf, but you're a werewolf.
I can masquerade as one of the new ones. Sorry, I can masquerade as one of the new ones.
Nice voice. Keep it up, kid.
Oh, fuck you. Okay, sorry, that's the most.
Gross.
good
Why'd you
one.
have to bring that
Good
up?
one.
I can go invisible.
I can do that too.
And I feel somewhat
Oh, yeah, I guess I
insulted.
can.
You've gotten some of the details wrong.
I'll cast Disguise Self and
Okay.
do it perfectly.
Alright, he looks like a more perfect werewolf because he's been one.
Yeah,
But
good
you're
job.
just in a small, shorter, like, man dog.
How
You know,
many
you're a
times
Why
werewolf.
didn't
Can
you
you do
turn
it?
into a mouse?
Why would I?
I'll go
So
back.
Okay.
No one will see you.
How many times can you do that, Tolman? Just so I know for how long we have.
1? Is it 1?
Are you permanently like that?
No.
Forever, yeah.
It's just a verbal where you can only do it once a day.
Oh, you can do it now.
For an hour.
Well, we better go now. Then.
I guess you're getting in there
Take
and
us more
find
than an hour
Emil.
to get there, right?
Well, he knew that you were a wolf, right? He
Oh,
knew
give
you
him your
were a wolf.
boots.
I'm walking outside
No,
and
you
starting
have
to
to
go
attune to it
as quickly
anyways.
as I can.
Okay, he's going. I'm following. He just
You
runs
have to
after.
attune to them anyway. What happened to making a plan? You're like, yeah, let's make a plan, and
I
then
didn't
you
know
do
he
what.
was gonna cast-
And then you do what I do every time. See, this is why my plans never work.
I didn't cast a spell.
tomorrow.
He cast a spell. Don't rope me into this. I don't have to come with you. I'm trying to help you. Okay? She's like running backwards. Tolman's like walking. He's like jogging, and she's like, okay, let's go.
We have a distance and we have some time. Let's talk while we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need one person, one werewolf person, among the many that are already there.
I can go invisible.
That's not a werewolf.
Do we
person.
know this person specifically, what she looks like, what her name is?
I believe she was the
We've
one
seen her
that we
before.
met earlier. The one that was
She's the woman who was praying at the altar.
yes.
She'll be with the
She
man
was
we recognize.
she was confused when I mentioned to her a long time ago to bring us a meal because Emil was supposed to be with me when I was masquerading as Strahd. And I said bring him, and I was like, oh, I let him go.
So, are you two going to convince her?
Yes.
I can be, yeah, I can.
And
be
I
a
can
wolf.
convince Emil.
Okay, the rest will follow invisibly, just to make sure that
Can all
nothing
three
goes
of you
wrong.
turn invisible?
Yes, I can only do it for a minute though. Do you think you could? Thank you.
I can do it for a minute as well.
I can keep all of you invisible for an hour.
Perfect.
And then we can go in as wolves.
All right, you guys can easily
snap
jog
my
there in
finger
40
a
minutes.
Cool. As we get closer, I'll snap again and I'll werewolf it up. And I'll try to
Okay.
match his.
The snow begins to fall. Okay.
I've got 20 minutes, which is pretty decent. That's like a meet and greet.
I will. I can appear 1 foot taller.
No
so,
and okay.
So I'm 7'2", which isn't
Maybe.
bad.
That's pretty
So
good.
okay and then no, right?
Sorry, okay, then no.
Okay.
Hey Jacob, I can get as tall as 7'2" with disguise
Oh, okay.
self. So if that helps
Sure.
my disguise at all.
Makes it more
You guys
easy
make
to
your way
attack
up, and as
with
soon
it.
as you, the snow just begins to kind of blanket the entirety of the forest, and as soon as you break the forest, you see the giant cave entrance to the werewolf den. This massive gaping maw of a wolf standing there with light just emanating out of it. As you all sit there preparing to go in, 20 minutes left on the disguise self, and a plan to possibly find another ally. But that's where we're going to end tonight's game. Is on that note right there. So.
I'm assuming we never had time for a short rest.
Nope.
No, we didn't let ourselves have one of those.
Tolman didn't let us have one of those. I'm gonna say how it is.
Let's hope we don't have to fight.
Yeah, I did not expect that Abbott fight.
No.
I did read up on the Abbott before coming over. Not expecting you guys to fight him, but I did learn a few things. One of the biggest things I learned is that he's not a potential ally, and also because that's the basic scenario of what's supposed to happen with him anyways.
Oh, he's supposed to get pissy and then
He
fight
will
us.
never, ever, 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 never, ever join you to fight Strahd. Never once, ever. He'll never do it.
One
That
thing
makes so much more sense.
I didn't consider in character, just it was kind of intentional, that I learned about the last video I made was angels are completely, like they don't falter, they don't change their mind almost ever.
And he's
They are
stubborn.
complete zealots. Yeah, they're stubborn so much that they will become fallen angels because they think they're doing the right thing, which is pretty much what he did.
Zariel.
It's really awesome.
He his
Yeah,
alignment,
exactly, Zariel.
His alignment was lawful evil. The dark powers
Wow.
converted
That's
him to lawful evil, made him do all this weird shit. He lost his way. He had no other goals, and he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to protect people and serve the Morning Lord. He's not a human. He's an angel,
Yeah.
and he's got this one directive. And when somebody comes in and says, you don't know what you're doing, he's like, I've been here for 300 years. Fuck you. I'm going to kill you because you just blasphemed the God that I live for,
Yeah.
and I'm evil. So, yeah, and he, I mean, kind of wanted to die. Like, he was done living here, so...
Does that mean is that also the only way that you can get Cloven? Is just to kill him?
Cloven will not join you unless the abbot dies.
Holy shit! I'm sorry, I did that perfectly.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
read that and I was like, oh, like
Oh.
the book word for word says Cloven won't leave unless the abbot is dead.
Yeah.
They
Once
will
again,
go, okay, and he'll come with you.
I don't know how we do this, but it always happens
Yeah.
like accidentally perfectly.
Yeah, it was crazy.
And we also didn't kill him until after all of the things he needed to do happened.
Well, except for one. But
Well, he
Well,
wasn't gonna do it.
He wasn't gonna do it.
If you
Yeah.
can't bring Nikolai back to life, Rictavio will find you and go,
From
here's a
no-
spell scroll, bring him back to life. Yeah,
So dumb.
it's so dumb. So, yeah.
Hey, it's just me wandering through the abbey.
So,
Yeah, here you go.
so the book literally says if you have no other way to bring him back to life, Octavio will just do it for you.
The way they specify is that if you're staying at the Blue Water Inn, he'll leave it in one of your rooms so that you can do it. But you were about to bury him, so I was like,
Yeah.
I was in the middle of
Oh,
fucking
fuck.
nowhere. Yeah.
it still would have worked after we buried him,
Kidnapped
though.
his body.
Yes. So very interesting, very interesting. There's still lots of little tiny quests that are gonna happen before.
Episode whatever this is. Logan fucking kills the abbot.
Thanks guys for joining us for today's episode. We will be back next week with another episode, but we won't be playing next week. But we'll have another episode next week.
Yeah.
So.
Yay for recording ahead.
Oh
Yes,
no,
please.
Ravenloft was I didn't.
Huh?
That's the end of the stream.
That's, you don't say.
It's
That's
not a
the end of the
stream.
stream. That's the end of the recording.
It's not a stream. There.